I'll look at the other scoreboard. There it is. Left in this game is the district for the girls. Health Center and Floydada set at the top of the district with a 5-2 record, both playing tonight. Floydada playing Ralls here. Health Center playing Lotney. Lotney sets at 4-3 in district. New Deal 3-5. New Deal is done for the season in district play as they have the bye this week in the 5-team district. New Deal will end with 3-5 in the district, and they will have the number 4 seed coming out of the district. They will play against New Deal, I believe, Monday night in Littlefield is what I heard, at about 6 o'clock for that game. Floydada's destiny yet to be determined. They held their own destiny in their hands Friday night, could not pull off a victory against Health Center, fell to Health Center. I have that score 60-49. That game was close. I believe Floydada led going into the fourth period, and Health Center, just like they did the first time they met, pulled away in the fourth to win that game. So Health Center wins both games against Floydada in district play. They hold the tiebreaker in the district. And if they end up tied, so Health Center plays Lotney tonight. Floydada plays Ralls. Floydada's got to be favored at 5-2 in district play. They beat Ralls the first time around 63-24. If Floydada were to win tonight, that would be a feather in their cap. And Health Center, if Health Center were to beat Lotney tonight, Floydada and Health Center would end district in a two-way tie for first place. Health Center would get the number 1 seed in the district because they hold the tiebreaker, having beat Floydada both times they faced each other. However, if Lotney beats Health Center tonight and Floydada wins against Ralls, Floydada would win the championship outright and would move on with the first-round seed. And Health Center and Lotney would try to settle things out. If Floydada were to lose to Ralls, as unlikely as it seems right now, if Floydada were to lose to Ralls tonight and Lotney were to beat Health Center, then the district would end in a 3-way tie. Tiebreakers would be thrown out the window, and there would be a 3-team playoff for the seeding of the district, first through third. And that would take place on a sought to be determined on starting Thursday night, this Thursday night. And Floydada could go from potentially winning the district and having the first number 1 seed out of the district to coming in third. And if they came in third in the district right now, they would play Vega out of District 3-2A. As District 3-2A looks to be kind of decided at the first 2 seeds. Farwell, 26-5 on the season. They're ranked number 17 in the state, and they are going to win District 3-2A. They'll be the number 1 seed. They're already decided. They're playing New Deal on that'll be on Monday night. But Vega would be the number 2 seed, and that's who the number 3 seed out of this district would play. And you kind of want to avoid Vega, as Vega is a powerhouse. They're historically good. They're 19-12 on the season. If Floydada were to win the district outright, they would probably play Bovina, who's I'm guessing. They would be the 4th place finisher as it stands going into tonight's game. Bovina with a 10-13 record. That would be the best, most favorable matchup for Floydada, but they'd have to win the district outright to get there. If they do end up winning tonight and Health Center beats Lotney and they end up with the number 2 seed, they would probably face Olton, the number 3 seed, going into tonight's game out of District 3 with an 11-19 record. Not the easiest matchup in the world, but better than Vega. So that's what's on the line coming into this game. This boys game here is tied 37-all, and we're about to run out of time. And we're going to go to overtime here in this JV game. as it is tied 37 all. So you know what that means. We're going to put 4 minutes on the clock, play some more commercials, and we'll be back with what I thought we were going to be back with the girls game, but we're going to have some more of the JV boys as they are going to overtime here in Ralls, up 3 minutes on the clock. And we'll come back and probably rehash the district standings one more time for those of you who tune out, tune back in, doze off, or whatever, as we're going to play a couple of commercials to get to the end of this ball game. And we'll have that when we return. You're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Is your home haunted? You can't see it, but it's there. It's called phantom power, and it could be draining your dollars. Think this is off? Think again. Phantom power drains electricity on equipment that's plugged in, sucking up to 10% of your home's energy use. In 1 year, that's enough to buy 150 donuts. Fight the phantoms. Unplug unused devices in the kitchen and bathroom. Plug into power bars with timers or auto shut-off.
An energy-saving message from Floydada Power and Light.
And now, a letter of thanks from Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Thank you, Rear Backup Sensors, for reminding me that I'm about to back into something. And thank you, Backup Camera, for showing me what it was I just hit. Most of all, thank you, customers of Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Is because of you we write these letters of thanks. If you've been in an accident, call Quality Body Shop at 983-5032.
Did you know almost 65 million American adults have some form of periodontal disease? Did you know people with periodontal disease are 2 times more likely to develop heart disease, and 95% of American adults with diabetes also have periodontal disease? I bet you didn't know regular visits to your dentist are a crucial part of your overall wellness. From routine checkups and cleanings to fillings to full mouth reconstruction, I'm Dr. Thomas Stewart, and we at Floydada Family Dentistry are here to help you protect your health and your smile. Call 983-2975 to make an appointment today.
Texas Plains Federal, your financial family.
Texas Plains Federal Credit Union is here to serve you. Personal service, better rates on loans, and higher return on your money. Go to TexasPlainsFederal.org and find out why member-owned is better. Texas Plains Federal Credit Union, here for all your financial needs.
Texas Plains Federal, come see what we can do. We're just plain Texas, just like you.
Member NCUA.
When it's time to choose who will gin your cotton, you want a gin that will put your needs first. You want Barwise Gin. Owners Chance and Trina Cornelius are proud to offer quick turnarounds and the best seed prices in the area, all with a focus on great personal customer service. Try Barwise Gin and see the difference. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Chance Cornelius, and we welcome the opportunity to earn your business. Stop by and have a cup of coffee or give us a call at 806-983-2737 to learn about the Barwise difference.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Most jobs take a few steps to complete. What they shouldn't take are a few thousand actual steps roaming through a big warehouse. Instead, make a quick trip to Ace. Our neighborhood stores have the quality brands you trust, with local experts giving the advice you rely on. So Ace can help you every step along the way.
Ace Hardware and Lumber on the Ralls Highway, Floydada, and in Plainview, Bulldog, Ace Hardware, 3210 Olton Road.
I'm James with Western Equipment. Listen up, any high school junior and senior, and any parent or grandparent of any high school junior or senior. By your junior and senior year, it's time to start planning for a job. Right now, if you don't know what you want to do, check out the John Deere Agtech program through Western Equipment. It's a 2-year program, and afterwards, we guarantee you a solid job at one of our 21 locations in Texas, Oklahoma, or New Mexico. Now is the time. Visit west-equip.com/careers for more information to apply.
We all love to gather every Friday night and cheer on the Whirlwinds as they fight for victory. And everyone at Pumpkin Pile would like to thank all of the Floydada student athletes, coaches, teachers, staff, and administrators for their hard work and dedication to becoming winners on the field. But more importantly, winners in life. You represent Floydada well and make us all proud to be Whirlwinds. From all of us at Pumpkin Pile, go Whirlwinds!
Back here in Ralls, 1:25 left to play in the JV boys game. The boys, Ralls boys leading 41-39 over the JV Whirlwinds. As Ralls will go to the line to shoot with 1:25 left here in overtime. As I was saying, Floydada, a very important ball game for the Lady Winds, as a victory would help them at least, would pretty much, well, a victory would guarantee them at least second place, the number 2 seed in the district, if not the outright district championship. A victory that is Floydada, they kind of control their own destiny. They need a win to secure at least that number 2 seed in the district. Lonnie with a win tonight would give, and a Floydada win would give Floydada the district championship. So Floydada needs help from the Lady Horns of Lotney to get their district championship. If Floydada were to win and Hell Center were to win, there would be a tie for first place, and Hell Center would be and Floydada would be the co-champions, but Hell Center would get the number 1 seed due to the owning the advantage of winning both games against Floydada. The only 2 losses the Lady Winds have had this season, not this season, in district play, have come against Hell Center. The first time Floydada played Hell Center, they were tied in the end of the 3rd period, and then Hell Center had a big 4th period and pulled away to win 51-39. This last Friday night, I believe Floydada was ahead by 1, maybe. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it was at least that close. Going into the 4th period of play, Hell Center pulled away and won 60-49 over Floydada, and Hell Center has had a couple of well-deserved wins, hard-fought wins over the Lady Winds, and they own that tiebreaker advantage going into tonight's game. As we are getting close to the end of this ball game, it is untied again, 43-41, Floydada with the advantage. A missed layup. And now Ralls coming the other way, 58 seconds left. We'll see if Ralls can tie it again. They do. And that makes me nervous with 50 seconds left in the game. We'll see if we're going to go to a second overtime. I hope not. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it'll be Floydada's basketball. We are waiting for the end of the JV boys game here to start the varsity girls District 4 2A final game of the regular season in District 4 2A for the district. Floydada moving their ball around the perimeter. They want the final shot. Timeout called. We're going to take a timeout with them and play some commercials. Hopefully we'll be back with the end of this ball game, and we'll be moving on to the varsity girls game that follows this one. When we return, you're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Makes Floydada a collegiate ISD with expanded dual credit courses and the opportunity to begin college classes as freshmen. Students can now earn their associate's degree from South Plains College by the time they graduate high school. And with expanded workforce certifications, Whirlwinds of the future will be well trained to face the changing job market of the 21st century. Once again, innovation is helping Floydada Collegiate ISD live up to their motto: dedication to education, committed to excellence. For more information, visit floydadaisd.esc17.net.
Hi, I'm Gary Sackett, and I'm the new nurse practitioner at Covenant West Texas Family Medicine at the Cogdale Clinic here in Floydada. We offer a full range of services including chronic management of hypertension, diabetes, and COPD. We provide laceration repair, abscess removal, and even joint injections for those who have osteoarthritis or any kind of pain. To make an appointment, you can call us at our office at 806-402-4033. I look forward to meeting you.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. and school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Agriculture is more than a job. It's a way of life. When your livelihood is at stake due to the markets or Mother Nature, you need a risk management strategy. Asseter Insurance Agency and Floydada can provide risk management strategies through their multi-peril, livestock, and crop hail lines. They utilize the latest technology, providing customers instant access to their policies anytime and from any turn row. If you'd like to discuss strategies to protect your operation, call Tim, Tanner, or Callie at 983-2511. Asseter Insurance, Ag Risk Specialist and Authorized Armtech Agent.
Everybody knows that regular physical activity helps contribute to healthier, longer lives. But did you know that involvement in high school sports delivers a wide array of non-physical benefits as well? People who play competitive sports in high school demonstrate more confidence, leadership, and self-respect. Student athletes manifest stronger peer relationships, higher self-esteem, and have a closer sense of family. McCoy Gin is proud to support Floydada ISD and its student athletes. McCoy Gin, ginning Floyd County cotton since 1925.
Texas means a lot of things. Here at Happy State Bank, we think it can be summed up with one word: community. With roots dating back to 1908 in Happy, Texas, we've grown to 60 locations from the Panhandle to the South Plains, the Hill Country, Dallas-Fort Worth, and in between. You'll find us doing what we do best, serving our communities. With financial offerings you expect, with genuine, know-you-by-name service that leaves our customers smiling. From community to community. Learn more about us at happybank.com, member FDIC.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Call us today at 983-3777 to see if you qualify to save up to 40% on your auto insurance.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Back here in Ralls, if you're waiting for the start of the girls' varsity game, so am I. As the JV boys have gone to overtime, they lead now 44-43 with 12 seconds left to play. Both teams have called a timeout. And this should be, I say it should be, the end of the game here as Floydada leads by one. Ralls will roll it in, trying to save time. Floydada comes back in pressure. Here comes Ralls down the floor. They'll cross half court. 8 seconds on the clock. Out to the top of the key. Pass it over. 2 seconds. They're going to have to put up a shot. Time's going to run out, and that'll end it. Ralls looking for the foul. Wasn't called. And the JV Whirlwinds will come away with a 44-43 victory in overtime. And that'll end that game. They are already running the clock under 10 minutes before the start of the JV girls game, as they know the scores table's like, we're not getting paid by the hour. We're going to try to get this one underway as quick as we can. So 9:39 left to play, or left on the clock before the start of the girls game. And we're going to take another timeout, play a couple of commercials, and come back, and we'll run down things one more time to get you ready as the Lady Winds coming out on the court. They're going to be playing in all black tonight. Their travel uniforms or road uniforms, all black, with green stripe down the side, white numbers. As Ralls about to take the court. We'll have the starting lineup for you and the district lineup one more time for you when we return. Hopefully here in a couple of minutes. Like I said, 8:50 left before the start of this game, and we'll be back. You're listening to Floydada Lady Winds basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Savings start at Napa. See the new year with Tricoforce beam wiper blades, just $18 a pair. Never get stranded with the dead battery. Pick up a 700 amp jump starter for just $55.99. And Napa conventional motor oil, just $12.99 in the 5-quart jug. It's New Year's savings from your Napa Auto Parts on the Ralls Highway, Floydada.
When you're hungry for a taste of Texas, only your local DQ has the burgers, blizzard treats, and baskets you love, like the DQ Chicken Strip Country Basket. 4 golden chicken strips, fries, our famous Texas toast, and country gravy. It's the perfect meal that pairs perfectly with your favorite treat. Stop by DQ today for the best treats and eats in Texas. DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
In farming, you know that timing is critical to help your crop meet its maximum potential. From planting date to irrigation to timely application of your crop protection products, even a day can make a difference. With a fleet of 3 planes, Probasco Flying Service in Floydada is the first place to call for efficient, timely aerial application of your farm chemicals. For more than 30 years, Probasco Flying Service has served the farmers and ranchers of Floyd and the surrounding counties, and they look forward to continuing that service for another 30 years. Call Probasco Flying Service at 983-2314.
I'm Taylor Sue with Going and Going Insurance. I was born in Floydada, raised in Floydada, and I'm thankful to be able to do business in Floydada. Going and Going was established in 1926 and will be here for years to come. I've got an arsenal of insurance carriers to make sure that you get the coverage you need at the right price. We take pride in offering great customer service and want to make sure that your insurance dollars go further. Call us in Floydada, Health Center, and Petersburg. For all your insurance needs, get going.
In West Texas, it's cotton that clothes our children, feeds our families, and drives our economy. Whether you're a first-year farmer or you've been in the business for years, when it comes to ginning your cotton, you need reliability, timely service, and experience. Since 1972, Floydada Co-op Gin has remained a leader in the field of agriculture and continues to provide the service you've come to expect from a leader. Floydada Co-op Gin, leading the way when it comes to your cotton.
What does legacy mean to you? Webster describes it as something to be passed from generation to generation. Plains Land Bank wants to help you finance your legacy. Hi, I'm Ryan Pierce. I'm a loan officer here in our Plainview office. Plains Land Bank is passionate about agriculture and passionate about helping producers be successful. We know that land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Visit plainslandbank.com or come see me, Ryan Pierce, in our office on West 7th Street and see how we can help you own a piece of Texas.
Is your home haunted? You can't see it, but it's there. It's called Phantom Power, and it could be draining your dollars. Think this is off? Think again. Phantom Power drains electricity on equipment that's plugged in, sucking up to 10% of your home's energy use. In 1 year, that's enough to buy 150 donuts. Fight the phantoms. Unplug unused devices in the kitchen and bathroom. Plug into power bars with timers or auto shut-off.
An energy-saving message from Floydada Power and Light.
And now, a letter of thanks from Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Thank you, Rear Backup Sensors, for reminding me that I'm about to back into something. And thank you, Backup Camera, for showing me what it was I just hit. Most of all, thank you, customers of Quality Body Shop in Floydada. It's because of you we write these letters of thanks. If you've been in an accident, call Quality Body Shop at 983-5032.
Did you know almost 65 million American adults have some form of periodontal disease? Did you know people with periodontal disease are 2 times more likely to develop heart disease, and 95% of American adults with diabetes also have periodontal disease? I bet you didn't know regular visits to your dentist are a crucial part of your overall wellness. From routine checkups and cleanings to fillings to full mouth reconstruction, I'm Dr. Thomas Stewart, and we at Floydada Family Dentistry are here to help you protect your health and your smile. Call 983-2975 to make an appointment today.
Texas Plains Federal, your financial family.
Texas Plains Federal Credit Union is here to serve you. Personal service, better rates on loans, and higher return on your money. Go to TexasPlainsFederal.org and find out why member-owned is better. Texas Plains Federal Credit Union, here for all your financial needs.
Texas Plains Federal, come see what we can do. We're just plain Texas, just like you.
Member NCUA.
back here in Ralls, as we are about 3.5 minutes away from tip-off. Thought maybe they would be cutting to the national anthem and the player introductions by now, but they haven't yet. So let's do it one more time. If you tuned in at 6, you got this twice already. Let's run down the district standings. Hell Center and Floydada coming into tonight's game tied for first place at 5-2 in the district. Lotney in third place at 4-3 coming into tonight's game. New Deal, they're done. They played their last game Friday night and lost against Lotney to secure fourth place in the district. Ralls comes into tonight's game with a 1-6 district record, currently in last place, and that's where they'll finish. They cannot move up anywhere in the district, but they could play upset to and knock off the Lady Winds and really put a kink in the Lady Winds postseason plans. Yeah, and that's what Ralls got all the pressure off of them. All they got to do is play tonight, and if they can pull an upset, that would really hurt Floydada. Floydada has got to be the favorite coming into tonight's game. If they win against Ralls tonight, they will at least secure, at the least, second place by seeding going into the UIL playoffs. If they win here tonight and Lotney beats Hell Center, Floydada will be the outright district champions and will be the #1 seed in the district. If Lotney were to lose to Hell Center, if Hell Center was to beat Lotney tonight and Floydada beats Ralls, there will be a tie for first place in the district. Floydada and Hell Center would be co-district champions, and Hell Center would move into the #1 seed in the district because they own the tiebreaker, having beat Floydada twice in district play. If the unexpected happens and Floydada, if Ralls were to play upset tonight and beat Floydada and Lotney were to beat Hell Center, there could be a potential 3-way tie for first place in the district. That would force a 3-team playoff starting Thursday night. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, those games would be played this week, with the seeding to be determined after that. That's where we stand. So everything riding on this game tonight here in Floydada, and I believe Hell Center's in Lotney. I'll verify that here in a minute. Yes, Ryan Crow down here in front of us. Let me give a shout out to Mr. Ryan Crow. He's videotaping this. You can see this game on YouTube, on the YouTubes, and this is a major undertaking to put this out on video as he comes here, and it's been done. Tony Ricketts has done it. It's a hard deal to do, and we appreciate them for making this available for everybody to watch at home. As we're about to go to the court for the national anthem, we'll take that live here in the stadium. And we'll go to the floor for tonight's playing of the national anthem. And a nice national anthem here in Ralls. We are about to have the starting lineup announced. Zay Santos gets the start for the Lady Winds tonight. Mariah Garcia. Aaron Trevino. Sierra Snowden with the start for the Lady Winds. Celeste Wickware gets the start. Coach Zapata, the head coach for the Lady Winds, and now we'll get the lineup for the Lady Rabbits. Cadence Yoakum will be the starter. Allie Hitt with the start.
Number 10, junior forward,
Riley Elliott.
Number 25, junior forward, Elizabeth Castillo.
Elizabeth Castillo.
And number 32, senior center Graciela Baca.
And Baca.
Lady Rabbits are coached by head coach Adrian Webster and assistant Bobby Feaster.
Which I did not have on my lineup, but we'll add her as we are set to get underway here. I talked about Ryan Crow with the video production tonight and how big of an undertaking it is. I'll be honest, I travel with one suitcase full of equipment. It all plugs into one power strip. If you look down at what he's got just down here below me, that power strip looks like the plug-in on Christmas Vacation, that lighting setup that Clark Griswold had, where there's like 30 plug-ins plugged in for all the equipment. It is, being a volunteer firefighter, folks, I'm telling you, that is a major fire hazard, but I'm looking out for him. I know where the extinguisher is. We'll be all right. We are going to get through this game here tonight. As we talked about multiple times during pregame how important this game is, as Snowden will go to the half-court line to face off against Baca, and the Lady Winds win the tip-off. It'll be Santos brings the ball into the front court for the Lady Winds. And we were underway here for the final game of the regular season for both these teams and all the teams in District 4-2A. The inlet pass is tipped away, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ralls. And Floydada will have it under their own basket. Inlet pass out to Santos. She'll dribble in, back to the top of the key. Over to the corner, down low to Wickware, and that is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ralls once again. Lady Winds trying to find an open shooter on their first possession here. Inlet pass comes in. Out to the top of the key is Trevino. Now over to Santos. Down low. Wickware in the corner, back out to the top of the key to Trevino. Trevino dishes it down to Perez. Perez will drop baseline. Loses it, kicks it back out to Trevino, who kicks it to Santos, and now Trevino, top of the key, will reset. 6:58, we're a minute down. There's a turnaround jumper by Snowden. Rebound, no good. Or shot was no good. Rebound was lost by Floydada. Controlled by hit of Ralls. And Ralls will be in the front court now. Scoreless ball game, 6:42. Long cross-court pass. Over to the corner, back to the top of the key to Yoakum. Now down to the corner to Elliott. Elliott will drop baseline. She's going to step on the baseline, driving down the baseline, and turns it over. Floydada's ball with 6:30 left to play here in the first. Perez will have it in the front court. Out to Wickware. Wickware to Santos in the corner. And now Trevino down the baseline, back out of the top of the key to Perez. Perez will put up a shot at the three-point arc. No good. Rebound by Wickware. And Wickware with a putback will give Floydada the first points of the ball game, 2-0 over Ralls. Ralls now with the ball down in the paint. Shot put up. Foul. Shot was put up by Castillo. She'll go to the line. Foul is going to be called on number 33. That's Wickware. And that's her first. Castillo will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot off the front of the rim, no good. And Rodriguez will check in for a hit for the Lady Rabbits. And Castillo will attempt her second free throw. 2-0, the Lady Winds lead. Second shot is good, and she'll cut the lead in half. 2-1 now. 5:50 left to play as Trevino with the ball in the right corner, loses it on the pass, intercepted. Elliott comes away with it for Ralls. Elliott being guarded by Santos. She'll come down in a big pick. They're going to call a moving screen on Baca. She'll pick up the first foul as she stepped in front of Santos and looked like a guard pulling in football, just put her on the floor. Florida now in the front court. Santos, cross-court pass. Down low to Wickware. Wickware drives baseline, puts up a layup, and that's good. It's 4-1 now. Clay wins with a 3-point lead. Quickly at the other end. Ralls passes it down, trying to answer. Out to Yoakum. Yoakum on the right wing, passes across. Goes out of bounds off the hands of Elliott. It'll be a turnover for Ralls. Floydada will inbound with the ball with 5:07 left to play here in the first, leading 4-1. Santos will walk the ball across half court, being guarded by no one, picked up at the three-point line. Now to Trevino on the left wing. She'll dribble, try to go up to the court, loses it, picked up by Wickware. She will go into the lane, tries to put a shot up, but walks. And will be a turnover for the Lady Winds. 4:44 to play in the ball game. Or not in the ball game, in the first period. Wow, way ahead of myself here. Coming down the floor, Elliott gets it to Vasquez, back to Elliott. Elliott has the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds by, that's Ramirez, I believe. As the black uniforms for Floydada, their numbers change. Pass out to the top of the key. That's Castillo to Yoakum. Yoakum dribbles back to the free throw line, kicks it out. Shot put up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Rodriguez. Her shot's up, no good. Yoakum with the rebound. She misses the layup. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Ralls basketball. And they're going to call a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout for Floydada. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
It's time to choose who will gin your cotton. You want a gin that will put your needs first. You want Barwise Gin. Owners Chance and Trina Cornelius are proud to offer quick turnarounds and the best seed prices in the area, all with a focus on great personal customer service. Try Barwise Gin and see the difference. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Chance Cornelius, and we welcome the opportunity to earn your business. Stop by and have a cup of coffee or give us a call at 806-983-2737 to learn about the Barwise difference.
Back here in Ralls, as Lady Winds lead 4-1 over the Lady Rabbits. Lady Jackrabbits. As Ralls will inbound the ball to get it to point blank to Elliott. She blows the layup. And Snowden with the rebound. Down back to the other end of the floor. Trevino misses the three-pointer, rebounded by Ramirez, and then Wickware called for the charge. A player control foul. And that's going to be her second. Ralls will inbound. And they'll have to come the length of the floor facing pressure. They break the press coming down the floor. Get it out to Vasquez. Vasquez to Yoakum. Yoakum will go far side. Hands it off. Now she gets it back in the corner. Inlet pass to Vasquez. Over to Castillo. Her shot's no good. Jump ball called on the rebound. And it's going to be Ralls basketball off the possession arrow as Celeste Wickware will check out. Sarai Wickware will check in. And Burks will check in for Snowden. There's your lineup changes for the Lady Winds. Yoakum will now check out. I believe Elliott, nope. Swink will check in for Ralls. Lady Rabbits with the ball on the perimeter, throws it as Elliott tried to make a pass, threw it over the head of her teammate. Goes out of bounds. That'll be a turnover for the Lady Rabbits, and here comes Floydada down the other end. 3:27 to play here in the first. That pass, a little reckless, and is tipped away, but Santos will run it down for Floydada. She comes down, passes it to Trevino. Trevino looking to try to dump it off now. She picked up her dribble, turned over. Now another turnover. Ralls stole it, and then Floydada stole it back. Ramirez stole it, and then makes the turn, and she's fouled by Swink with the block. And it'll be Floydada's basketball. They're going to inbound it. So Romero checks into the game for the Lady Winds. She gets it to Santos, who'll dribble top of the key over to the left side, to the left wing to Trevino. Back top of the key to Santos, back to Trevino. Then that pass to Burks, goes through her hands. She missed it, and a turnover as Ralls comes away with it. 2:45 to play here in the first. Floydada with a 3-point lead, 4-1. Ralls can tie it with one possession here. They put up a shot inside the three-point arc, no good. Rebound is controlled by Romero, and Floydada will bring it down the other end of the floor. Santos inlet pass to Wickware. Wickware in the lane, lays it up off the glass, and good. Sarai Wickware with her first bucket of the night, and that'll give Floydada a 6-1 lead. Timeout call with 2:19 left to play. That's a full timeout called for Ralls. And we will go with them. 6-1 your score. Floydada leading when we return. You're listening to Lady Winds Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Most jobs take a few steps to complete. What they shouldn't take are a few thousand actual steps roaming through a big warehouse. Instead, make a quick trip to Ace. Our neighborhood stores have the quality brands you trust, with local experts giving the advice you rely on. So Ace can help you every step along the way.
Ace Hardware and Lumber on the Ralls Highway, Floydada, and in Plainview, Bulldog, Ace Hardware, 3210 Olton Road.
I'm James with Western Equipment. Listen up, any high school junior and senior, and any parent or grandparent of any high school junior or senior. By your junior and senior year, it's time to start planning for a job. Right now, if you don't know what you want to do, check out the John Deere Agtech program through Western Equipment. It's a 2-year program, and afterwards, we guarantee you a solid job at one of our 21 locations in Texas, Oklahoma, or New Mexico. Now is the time. Visit west-equip.com/careers for more information to apply.
Back here in Floydada as Ralls inbound the basketball, stolen by Santos. Back at the other end of the floor, dumps it off to Burks. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Wickware. And now a jump ball called on that rebound. Wickware missed the shot. Rebound was called a jump ball. It'll be Floydada's basketball off the possession arrow. 2:05 left to play here in the first period. Floydada leading 6-1. Low scoring ball game. As Ralls can't get anything to fall, Floydada is struggling to establish a sizable lead in this ball game. As that inlet pass is tipped away. Lady Winds will maintain control. Santos out to the top of the key. Passes it over to Trevino. Trevino on the left wing. Gets it tipped away, or dribble tipped away and stolen now by Elliott. And coming down the floor, and a jump ball call as Zay Santos does a great job on defense, ties the ball up. And it'll be Ralls basketball on the inbounds. Took away the scoring opportunity for now. Ralls Gets the ball in, and a shot put up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Hit, and she will go up and be fouled. Foul is going to be on Romero. Floydada, nope, not Romero. It's going to be on Wickware. First shot for Hit, no good. Score remains 6-1 as Ralls has missed multiple shots on goal. They are missed that free throw, and they're going to call a lane violation on Wickware. So she'll get a do-over. It will go to the line again. That shot in and out, no good. Rebound is controlled by Ralls. That shot no good. That shot no good. Let's brought down some rebounds here. That shot no good for Ralls, and now Zay Santos with the board will come down the floor for the Lady Winds. Santos with a shot out at the three-point arc, no good. Rebound is going to be controlled by Castillo of the Ralls. The Lady Rabbits will move the ball into the front court, and Elliott will have it. Elliott dishes it down to Hit. Hit penetrates, kicks it back out to the corner. Now inside to Vasquez. Vasquez shot no good. Romero with the rebound. And Lady Winds will come back down the floor. 50 seconds left here in the first period. He'll let pass to Trevino. Trevino will go up and be fouled, I believe, by Vasquez. That'll be her first. It is. It's going to send Trevino to the line for the first time. First time of the game that any of the Lady Winds have gone to the line. Trevino's first shot is good. Lady Winds struggled last Friday night at the free throw line. They missed some big ones that allowed Hell Center to separate from them there in the fourth period. And Trevino gets off on a good start here. She hits both of them and extends the lead to 8. 8-1 with 42 seconds left to play here in the first as Ralls will bring the ball down the floor. Elliott across half court. Long pass to Yoakum. She loses it. Kicks it back in. Thought it was going to go out of bounds. She kicked it back in. Romero has it. It's a turnover for Ralls. And now Floydada with the ball in the front court as Wickware got the pass. She throws it back out. And they swing it over to the left side to Santos. Santos drives into the paint, goes up, and they're going to call a push on 10. It's against Elliott. Foul was on the floor. That is Ralls' 4th team foul. Floydada with 3 team fouls. Inlet pass. Comes the Lady Winds out to the top of the key. Romero with the three-pointer. No good off the rim and rebounded by Ralls as Elliott came away with it. And before Ralls can turn around and come down the floor, time expires in the first period. Floydada will lead 8-1. That's where we'll have it after 1 when we return. In a moment, you're listening to Lady Winds basketball right here on 106.1 Flip FM.
We all love to gather every Friday night and cheer on the Whirlwinds as they fight for victory. And everyone at Pumpkin Pile would like to thank all of the Floydada student athletes, coaches, teachers, staff, and administrators for their hard work and dedication to becoming winners on the field. But more importantly, winners in life. You represent Floydada well and make us all proud to be Whirlwinds. From all of us at Pumpkin Pile, go Whirlwinds!
What makes Floydada a collegiate ISD? With expanded dual credit courses and the opportunity to begin college classes as freshmen, students can now earn their associate's degree from South Plains College by the time they graduate high school. And with expanded workforce certifications, Whirlwinds of the future will be well trained to face the changing job market of the 21st century. Once again, innovation is helping Floydada Collegiate ISD live up to their motto, dedication to education, committed to excellence. For more information, visit floydadaisd.esc17.net.
Back here in Ralls as the Lady Winds will inbound the basketball to start the second period of play here in the home of the Rabbits and the Lady Rabbits. Jackrabbits, that is. As that pass is stolen, and here comes Ralls the other way. Elliott with it, trailing 8-1. Floydada scored 8 points in the first period. Ralls hit one free throw for their 1 point. Martinez in the game now for the Lady Rabbits. They kick it over to Marino. Marino goes baseline and is fouled. They're going to call a foul on Floydada. That is going to be on Snowden. And she will pick up her first foul. It's on the floor, so Ralls will inbound. Both teams now with 4 team fouls. The inlet pass is stolen by Wickware. Turnover for the Lady Rabbits, and here comes Floydada down the floor. That ball tipped out of bounds. Perez with it. Perez in the game now. Santos back to Perez. Get it into Snowden, down low to Wickware. She kicks it to Trevino. Trevino shot up and good. Had a lot of people in her face, but converted, and that moves it to a 9-point lead for the Lady Winds. 10-1 your score, 6:48 to play here in the first half. Is coming down the floor is Elliott. Elliott hands it off to Marino, now to Martinez, who drives into the lane, lays it up, and Martinez gets the first field goal of the night for the Lady Rabbits. Cuts it to a 7-point lead for the Lady Winds, 10-3. Santos, Perez, now back to Santos. Top of the key, she will dribble in. Kicks it down to Trevino in the corner. She'll go baseline, tries to put up a shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. That shot no good. Santos, her shot no good. And then a jump ball called. Sorry, not Santos, Snowden with the rebound. So Ralls will inbound the basketball with 6:09 to play here in the first half. Down the floor, gets it to Marino. Marino's inlet pass is loose. She kicks it back in. Ralls gets it. Vasquez goes up for a shot. She's going to be fouled by Wickware. Celeste Wickware picks up her 3rd foul of the ball game. And that sends Vasquez to the line. Her first shot is good. She will shoot again. That should make it. Well, there's the second one, no good. But the rebound fought for by Elliott and one, and then Elliott gets the rebound. Her shot goes up, and it is stuck on the rim. You don't see that happen very often. As they kick the ball in, and Wickware, Wickware knocks the ball loose with the other ball. And she hit the free throw. It should be 10-4, I believe. The hometown scorers table not being very kind to Lady Jackrabbits. I believe it's 10-6 or 10-4. There they go. They finally put up the point. Play with the ball in the front court. Santos out to Snowden. Snowden with the jumper, no good. Gets it down to Wickware. Wickware's turnaround jumper is no good. And Ralls will come away with the rebound. Quickly down the other end of the floor. Shot up and good as Elliott gets it. 10-6 now. Lady Winds. Shot is blocked. Santos' shot is blocked. And then now a foul's going to be called. It's going to be against Ralls. And that's going to be on Martinez. That's her first. Flea will inbound. Perez inbounds it. Gets it to Santos. Santos gets it back to Perez in the right corner. She'll dribble out. Gets it to Santos on the right wing. Now left wing to Trevino. 4:56 left to play. Perez now kicks it back out to Santos. Santos for three, overshot, and now the rebound run down by Soraya Wickware. She tries to feed it in to Snowden, and then a jump ball called. It'll be Floydada's basketball as Snowden went to the floor, and it was tied up. 4:43 as Floydada has yet to separate themselves from the Lady Jackrabbits. The Lady Jackrabbits have done a good job of just hanging in there. They've missed a lot of shots, but they're not letting Floydada get any open shots on their defensive end of the floor. 4:39 to play in the first half. Elliott passes it down to hit and turned over as Ramirez comes away with it. And Ramirez will come down the floor. Kicks it to Snowden. Snowden along the baseline. Kicks it in to Wickware. Back out to Trevino. Wide open three-pointer. In and out. No good. Rebound controlled by Lady Rabbits. Vasquez came away with it. Got it to Elliott. Elliott will bring it down the floor. 4:05 to play in the first half. She switches it off. Now back out to the top of the key. That is Martinez. Now that pass to Vasquez. Vasquez travels. And it's a turnover. Santos in there. Had her hands on the ball just for a second, just enough to disrupt Vasquez. Cause her to travel with the ball. So Flair will bring the ball down the floor. Ramirez will bring it up the court. Kicks it into Wickware in the paint. Her shot no good, but she's fouled. Anytime you get the ball to Soraya Wickware in the paint, she's going up. It doesn't matter. She goes beast mode and goes through everybody. That foul is on Vasquez, her second. Wickware will go to the line for the first time tonight. Her first shot, no good. Second shot comes at 3:44 to play in the first half. That shot off the glass and good, and that'll give Floydada an 11-6 lead, up by 5. Here comes the Ralls Lady Jackrabbits down the floor, trying to answer, and a bad pass by Yoakum turns it over. And the Lady Winds will inbound the ball. 3:37 to play before half, and I'm guessing Coach Zepeda wants to get this game to halftime so he can get the girls into the locker room and make some adjustments and settle them down a little bit. Baseline drive by Santos. She dumps it off. Ball's turned over as Wickware couldn't hang on to it. Rawls comes away with it. Elliott will dribble it down the floor. 3:15 now before half. Long pass down the floor. Turnover as Ramirez was able to come away with it before the Lady Wins. Trevino back to Ramirez, then let pass to Wickware. She will go up and draws the foul, and the shot is good. Count the bucket. She will go to the line for the end one. Foul will be on Martinez. That's her second for the Lady Jackrabbits. So back to a 7-point lead for the Lady Winds. That shot no good. Rebounded by Elliott. Here come the Lady Rabbits down the floor. Big three-pointer put up, no good. Trevino with the rebound. And coming back the other way, she will go up and draw the foul. That's going to be on Elliott. Was it on the floor? It doesn't matter as Flores is in the bonus. Elliott called for her second foul. They'll send Trevino to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. She is perfect so far tonight. She hit both of her free throws. That shot rattles in and out, no good. And rebounded by Rawls. Down the floor come the Lady Rabbits, down 13-6. Kick it out to Elliott. Elliott with a shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Ramirez. And she will split defenders, come down the floor in a hurry, finds Wickware. open under the basket. Her shot is blocked but fouled by Elliott, and Elliott will pick up her third foul of the ball game. I'll send Wickware to the line to shoot 2 now. Those shots no good. Once again, free throws. Free throws win ball games. Lady Winds struggled a little bit at the free throw line last Friday night. They're struggling a little bit now. They're 3 for 8 from the free throw line. Missed that one. Rebound is controlled by Elliott. So 3 for 8. That ball turned over in transition. Here comes Santos for the Lady Winds with it. She'll pull up a three-pointer from the left wing. No good. Rebound controlled by Aaron Trevino for Floydada. Well, that pass to Wickware. That one a little hot. And Wickware can't hang on to it. Just a little out of her reach. It'll be a turnover and a timeout now called by Ralls. 30-second timeout for the Lady Rabbits. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. Flay leading this ball game 13-6. When we return, you're listening to the Lady Winds basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Hi, I'm Gary Sackett, and I'm the new nurse practitioner at Covenant West Texas Family Medicine at the Cogdale Clinic here in Floydada. We offer a full range of services including chronic management of hypertension, diabetes, and COPD. We provide laceration repair, abscess removal, and even joint injections for those who have osteoarthritis or any kind of pain. To make an appointment, you can call us at our office at 806-402-4033. I look forward to meeting you.
Back here in Ralls, home of the Lady Jackrabbits. And Ralls will inbound the basketball, and a mishandling by Elizabeth Castillo along the baseline. She can't hang on to it, and it's turned over. Floydada now will inbound the ball. They get it in. As Floydada with the ball in the front court. Shot up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Ralls. That's Elliott, Mady Elliott with the rebound. Ralls back down to the other end of the floor. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Burks for Floydada. Burks will dribble through defenders, gets it loose. Out to Garcia, over to Wickware. Wickware will go up for the shot. And they're going to call Wickware with the player control foul. That's her second foul of the ball game. They come with 1:22 before half. 7-point lead for the Lady Winds as Ralls wants to add. They got to want to add points before half. They come down, dumps it off to Castillo. Her shot is up and good from about 8 feet out. 13-8, 5-point lead for the Lady Winds. Here comes Floydada looking to answer. Floydada's only scored 5 points here in the second period. Cross-court pass out to Trevino, down to the corner. Bow all the way back to Garcia. She'll dribble in the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Ralls. Here come the Lady Rabbits. Down the floor. Back out to Yoakum. Now to Elliott. Mady Elliott will dribble into the paint. Kicks it out to Castillo. Castillo shot up, no good. Ball is run down. The rebound is run down by Baca. Baca gets it in. Shot put up by Castillo. That's no good. Wickware with the rebound. And here comes Floydada with 18 seconds. They get it to Wickware. Soraya Wickware misses the layup. Burks there with the rebound and the putback. And she'll score 15-8. Back to a 7-point lead for Lady Winds. Almost turned over. Now turned over as Wickware comes away with it. 2 seconds. One. She tries to dump it down, and time will run out. Floydada will lead 15-8 at the end of the half. That's where we'll be. 15-8 is your score. Lady Winds lead when we return. We'll take a break, figure up some stats, and be back with that in a moment. You're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. When your livelihood is at stake due to the markets or Mother Nature, you need a risk management strategy. Asseter Insurance Agency and Floydada can provide risk management strategies through their multi-peril, livestock, and crop hail lines. They utilize the latest technology, providing customers instant access to their policies anytime and from any turn row. If you'd like to discuss strategies to protect your operation, call Tim, Tanner, or Callie at 983-2511. Asseter Insurance, Ag Risk Specialist and authorized Armtech agent.
Everybody knows that regular physical activity helps contribute to healthier, longer lives. But did you know that involvement in high school sports delivers a wide array of non-physical benefits as well? People who play competitive sports in high school demonstrate more confidence, leadership, and self-respect. Student athletes manifest stronger peer relationships, higher self-esteem, and have a closer sense of family. McCoy Gin is proud to support Floydada ISD and its student athletes. McCoy Gin, ginning Floyd County cotton since 1925.
Texas means a lot of things. Here at Happy State Bank, we think it can be summed up with one word: community. With roots dating back to 1908 in Happy, Texas, we've grown to 60 locations from the Panhandle to the South Plains, the Hill Country, Dallas-Fort Worth, and in between. You'll find us doing what we do best, serving our communities. With financial offerings you expect, with genuine, know-you-by-name service that leaves our customers smiling. From community to community. Learn more about us at happybank.com, member FDIC.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Call us today at 983-3777 to see if you qualify to save up to 40% on your auto insurance.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Savings start at Napa. See the new year with Trico Force beam wiper blades. Just $18 a pair. Never get stranded with the dead battery. Pick up a 700 amp jump starter for just $55.99. And Napa conventional motor oil, just $12.99 in the 5-quart jug. It's New Year savings from your Napa Auto Parts on the Ralls Highway, Floydada.
When you're hungry for a taste of Texas, only your local DQ has the burgers, blizzard treats, and baskets you love, like the DQ Chicken Strip Country Basket. 4 golden chicken strips, fries, our famous Texas toast, and country gravy. It's the perfect meal that pairs perfectly with your favorite treat. Stop by DQ today for the best treats and eats in Texas.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
In farming, you know that timing is critical to help your crop meet its maximum potential. From planting date to irrigation to timely application of your crop protection products, even a day can make a difference. With a fleet of 3 planes, Probasco Flying Service in Floydada is the first place to call for efficient, timely aerial application of your farm chemicals. For more than 30 years, Probasco Flying Service has served the farmers and ranchers of Floyd and the surrounding counties, and they look forward to continuing that service for another 30 years. Call Probasco Flying Service at 983-2314.
I'm Taylor Sue with Going and Going Insurance. I was born in Floydada, raised in Floydada, and I'm thankful to be able to do business in Floydada. Going and Going was established in 1926 and will be here for years to come. I've got an arsenal of insurance carriers to make sure that you get the coverage you need at the right price. We take pride in offering great customer service and want to make sure that your insurance dollars go further. Call us in Floydada, Health Center, and Petersburg. For all your insurance needs, get going.
Back here in Ralls, 5:10 left in the halftime as the boys, both teams out here on the court warming up. The score here at half is 15-8. Kind of a low-scoring ball game. Lay Winds lead it by 7. And if you go County North, I believe Health Center is at Lotney tonight. If not, then I'm just dead wrong. But that game is being played somewhere. Hell Center and Lotney. That game is kind of low scoring, but Hell Center leads that ball game 19-15. So if, like we discussed, if Hell Center were to win tonight and Floydada were in here at Ralls, there would be a two-way tie for the first place in district. Floydada and Hell Center would be co-champions, but Hell Center would get the #1 seed and probably face off against Bovina, I believe, in that game would be Monday. If Floydada were to win tonight and Hell Center to win, Floydada would probably face off against Olton. That game would be Monday. And from what I'm understanding from the rumblings up here in the stands, that game would be played somewhere in Lubbock. There was a potential that if Boys Ranch were to be the team that Floydada was playing, they would play that game at Canyon Randall. But I think the Boys Ranch girls are going to not make the playoffs, and that would be either Bovina or Olton. And that game, from what I'm hearing, is going to be played in Lubbock, but they could decide to flip the coin and maybe play somewhere else. We'll see if we can, maybe by the end of this broadcast, at the end of the boys game, maybe we'll have more information. As I've got Coach Bandy, the athletic director of Floydada, he's setting up here, or has been setting up here with me. He left during halftime to go out into the concourse. He may have got tired of listening to me on talk the whole time. I hope he returns because he's the one that gave me the score for the Hell Center and Lotney girls game. 19-15, Hell Center leading in half. Floydada leading 15-8. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left before we return to action. Let's run down the stats. There's not many, so it's not going to take me long. As Hell Center has 8 points in the first half. They were led in scoring by Elizabeth Castillo. She had 1 field goal and went 1 for 2 from the free throw line for a total of 3 points. She had a rebound in the first half. Riley Elliott had a field goal for 2 points and a rebound. Vasquez went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. She has a point and 2 rebounds at the half. And Gabby Martinez had a field goal and a rebound at the half for 2 points. Looking at rebounding, Mady Elliott had 4 rebounds in the first half. She leads all rebounders as Ralls had 15 boards, went 2 for 6 from the free throw line in the first half, hit 3 field goals, and had 8 points. They scored 1 point in the first, 7 in the second. Looking at Floydada. Floydada, a little better, not much. They scored 15 points in the first half. They were led in scoring by 2 players, Aaron Trevino and Celeste Wickware. Each had 4 points. Aaron Trevino had a field goal and went 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Celeste Wickware had 2 field goals. Soraya Wickware, I completely messed that up. Soraya Wickware was the leading scorer. She had 5 points in the first half. She had 2 field goals, went 1 for 5 from the free throw line. She also had 3 rebounds. Lala Burks also had a field goal for 2 points, 2 rebounds. Floydada as a team, 16 rebounds in the first half. They went 3 for 8 as a team from the free throw line, had 6 field goals for a total of 15 points. They scored 8 in the first, only 7 in the second, looking to build on that. And we'll see what Coach Zapata, you almost sensed he was waiting for this team to get to the locker room to straighten some things out. We'll see if they figured some things out as we start the second half of play. Floydada with the basketball, and immediately in the front court, Perez now has it over on the right wing, goes left wing to Trevino, over to the corner to Santos. Now back to Perez on the left wing, inlet pass to Wickware, tipped out of bounds, and Floydada caught a break there from my vantage point. Wickware knocked that ball out of bounds, but it's called off of a Ralls player. Inlet pass is to Snowden. She immediately capitalizes with a shot put up in the lane, uncontested. It goes in, and Floydada extends their lead to 9, 17-8. Back at the other end of the floor, pass to the sideline as Rodriguez cannot get a handle on it, and it goes out of bounds, turnover, and Floydada will bring the ball the other way. 7:20 left here in the third period. Floydada leads 17-8. Shot put up by Wickware, no good. Snowden with the rebound, and good. And that's exactly what Floydada needs out of Snowden. The big post player. She's scored all 4 points here in the second half and gives Floydada a 19-8 lead as Floydada starting to pull away a little bit. Extends the lead to double digits. Foul's going to be called at the other end of the floor against the Lady Winds. And unfortunately, oh, nope, they're going to call that one on 22. Sorry, yeah, 22, Perez. Perez called for her first foul. Ralls will inbound the ball. Ball's loose, but picked up by Rodriguez. Ralls will maintain control, top of the key, loses it. Snowden steals the pass and coming the other way in a hurry. Here's Trevino, gets a shot under the basket, misses it, but Snowden there for the rebound. She has her 5th rebound and her 3rd bucket of the half of the ball game, and extends it to 21-8. Sierra Snowden putting the Lady Winds on her shoulders and starting to take control down low in the paint. Ralls with the ball in the front court. Vasquez dribbles in, kicks it back out to Castillo. Castillo now hands it off. Running layup attempted by Rodriguez. That's no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Winds. And Ralls will inbound with 6:10 left to play. Here in the third period, Floydada leading 21-8. They've come out and scored 6 points in a hurry, unanswered points, all by Sierra Snowden. Inlet pass comes in and then immediately tied up as Santos in there in a hurry. She's been there tying the ball up a lot tonight. I think that's her 3rd jump ball. It'll be Rawls basketball off the possession arrow. Comes out top of the key, hit. Now over to Vasquez, and Wickware diving for the ball will take the legs out from under Vasquez. She'll be called for the foul. And Wickware, Celeste Wickware picks up her 4th foul. That's not good news for the Lady Winds. She is going to go to the bench for an extended period of time. We've probably seen her last of her until the 4th period. Is Rawls with the ball in the front court now as they pass it down low. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by one of the Lady Winds. Rawls will inbound with 5:50 left to play in the third. Vasquez will inbound it. Get it over to Swink, back to Vasquez. Vasquez will kick it back out to Yoakum. Yoakum almost lost it out of bounds. Picks up the ball. She'll dribble back in. Kicks it back out to Castillo. Castillo will go baseline. Far side baseline, back out to the wing to Yoakum. Back out to the free throw line to Vasquez. Rawls passing the ball around, trying to find an open shooter. They get it into Swink. Swink in the paint. Shot up is up and good. Rawls with their first point of the second half. Makes it 21-10. 11-point lead for the Lady Winds. Floydada in the front court. They get it to Trevino over on the left wing. Out to Santos, who dribbles just inside the three-point line. Top of the key and drains it. Her first field goal of the night. Her first points of the night. 23-10 now. 4:50 to play. Down the other end of the floor. Vasquez with a floater along the baseline. Gets a bank shot, and it falls. Back to an 11-point lead for the Lady Winds. Both teams getting hot now from the floor. Floydada gets it to Trevino. Trevino, three-point shot, no good. Rebound, fought for, jump ball. Snowden was tied up. And it'll be Floydada's ball off the possession arrow. 4:30 to play here in the third. Inbounds pass comes to Trevino. Over on the left side, she kicks it to Santos on the left wing. Santos, no-look pass to Wickware under the basket. Layup is good. Soraya Wickware with her seventh point of the night. Makes it 25-12. 4:12 to play. Here in the third period, Trevino cuts in front of a pass, steals it. She comes the other way. Puts up a layup, no good, and who's there to rebound it is Snowden. Snowden hands it to Wickware. Snowden with her seventh rebound, her fourth of the second half, and she gets it to Wickware. Soraya Wickware with her fourth field goal. She has 9 points tonight. 27-12 is Ralls back in the front court. Get it to Elliott. Elliott will go far side, right side. Gets it back into Vasquez. Vasquez's shot no good. Snowden with another rebound. That's her eighth. Down the other end of the floor, Wickware gets the ball down in the low under the goal. Puts up a shot. She's going to be fouled by Elliott. That's going to be 4 on Elliott. And just like Celeste Wickware of Floydada, I believe Riley Elliott may be taking a spot. Well, maybe not. Looks like she's going to stay in the game with 4 fouls. And Soraya Wickware goes to the line for the 4th time tonight. She hits her first free throw of these two. She is 2 for 6. Misses that one. 2 for 7. 28-12. Your score. Lay Winds lead. Pass down into the corner, baseline drive, and a nice little move by Castillo to score for the Lady Jackrabbits. Cuts the lead in half, 28-14. Play it back in the front court. Romero in the game now for Lady Winds. Inlet pass to Wickware. She keeps it alive. Oh, tried to throw it off of the defender, but Ralls, Vasquez there just caught it. Back down to the other end of the floor. Vasquez flashing the lane, gets the pass, can't get it to go. Wickware with the rebound. That's her 4th rebound of the ball game. And here comes Santos down the floor, and she's going to be called for the carry. It's a strange call to happen at this point of the ball game, but a timeout's going to be called by Floydada. As Coach Zepeda is going to take an opportunity to use this as a teaching moment. This will be the 32nd timeout for Floydada. We'll take it with them. Lady Winds leading 28-14 when we return. You're listening to Lady Winds basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
West Texas, it's cotton that clothes our children, feeds our families, and drives our economy. Whether you're a first-year farmer or you've been in the business for years, when it comes to ginning your cotton, you need reliability, timely service, and experience. Since 1972, Floydada Co-op Gin has remained a leader in the field of agriculture and continues to provide the service you've come to expect from a leader. Floydada Co-op Gin, leading the way when it comes to your cotton.
Back here in Ralls, the Lady Rabbits inbound the basketball into the front court. Guarded heavily by the Lady Winds. They get it to Vasquez. Vasquez will dribble top of the key into the paint, kicks it back out. And now the ball loose on the floor, picked up by Santos. Santos on the fast break, dribbles down, sidesteps the defender, lays it up and good. Her 4th point of the ball game makes it a 30-14 lead for the Lady Winds. Quickly in return, Vasquez comes down the floor. It's going to be fouled by Burks. Call for the block. It's going to be on the shot. It's going to send Vasquez to the line for the 2nd time tonight to shoot 2. She was 1 for 2 in the first half. 2:15 left here in the third period. 30-14 your score. First shot's no good by Vasquez. And Vasquez will have the 2nd shot now. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound, controlled by Garcia. And then a turnover as Rawls came away with it. Back down the other end of the floor. Vasquez a 3-point shot, no good. Garcia with the rebound. And now coming down the floor once again, here comes Floydada. Romero gets it, 3-point shot, no good. Vasquez for Rawls with the rebound. Pace slowing down just a little bit as Yoakum with the ball. Tries to feed down low into the paint. They get it to Castillo. She's going to be fouled by Burks. It's going to be the second foul on Burks. And that's going to, it was on the floor. So Vasquez will inbound the ball for Ralls. Get into Yoakum, but it's tipped away. Floydada steals it. Here they come the other end of the floor as Wickware will sidestep the defender and put up the shot. She has 10 field goals for the night. She has 12 points, 4 rebounds. The freshman coming up big here for the Lady Winds. Extends the lead 32-14 as Ralls struggling to get the ball across the half court. They get to Vasquez. She's facing off against Burks, top of the key. She'll go far side, right side, drives into the lane, gets a shot to fall. There's heavy pressure by Wickware, but no foul committed. 32-16, cuts the lead back in half. Romero gets it to Burks along the baseline. She is bumped by Marino, no foul called, and she loses the ball off her own leg on the dribble. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Ralls basketball. 53 seconds left. Back at the other end of the floor. Same bump given by Soraya Wickware. She's called for the foul. That was right in the middle of the floor. Can't get away with that. Her third foul. 5th team foul for Floydada. Ralls with 1 team foul here in the second half. Ralls will inbound at the timeline on the far side of the court. 51 seconds. They get it in. Layup by Gabby Martinez. She gets it to go. And it's 32-18. Floydada with the ball in the front court now. Santos pulls up a shot just at the three-point arc. It's a two-pointer. Misses it. Martinez with the rebound. And then a foul. Foul called on Romero. It'll be Ralls basketball as Coach Zepeda. No, I was about to say he called off the full court press, but now he says, nope, let's put it back on. Full court pressure, stolen by Snowden, misses the layup. And now Santos with it. She gets the rebound. They get it to Romero. Romero's shot's going to be short. The rebound is off of Burke's hands. Ralls will inbound, facing full court press again. That ball is tipped away, almost stolen by Floydada, but Ralls will hang on to it. They cross half court. Yoakum with the ball. She will pull it up, kicks it to Vasquez. Vasquez baseline drive, pulls up her dribble, kicks it to the free throw line. Now back out to Yoakum. Yoakum can't get a shot up. Before the buzzer, it doesn't count. And that'll end the third period of play. Floydada leading 32-18. And that's where we'll stand when we return here in a moment with the fourth and final period of play. Floydada leading 32-18 over the Ralls Lady Jackrabbits here in Ralls. You're listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
What does legacy mean to you? Webster describes it as something to be passed from generation to generation. Plains Land Bank wants to help you finance your legacy. Hi, I'm Ryan Pierce. I'm a loan officer here in our Plainview office. Plains Land Bank is passionate about agriculture and passionate about helping producers be successful. We know that land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Visit plainslandbank.com or come see me, Ryan Pierce, in our office on West 7th Street and see how we can help you own a piece of Texas.
Is your home haunted? You can't see it, but it's there. It's called phantom power, and it could be draining your dollars. Think this is off? Think again. Phantom power drains electricity on equipment that's plugged in, sucking up to 10% of your home's energy use. In 1 year, that's enough to buy 150 donuts. Fight the phantoms. Unplug unused devices in the kitchen and bathroom. Plug into power bars with timers or auto shut-off.
An energy-saving message from Floydada Power and Light.
Back here in Ralls as we will start the fourth and final period of play. Floydada leading 32-18 over the Ralls Lady Rabbits. First place on the line for the Lady Winds, or at least a co-championship and a second place seed in the district. Coach Bandy standing down here on the court now. I'm going to see if I can get his attention, see if we can get an update for the Lotney Health Center game. Ralls with the ball in the front court. They are moving the ball around, facing tough pressure by the Lady Winds. Martinez with it. She will drive baseline. She kicks it over to Castillo. Castillo along the sideline, goes baseline, puts up a shot, misses, and gets her own rebound. That shot falls. Castillo cuts it to a 12-point lead for the Lady Winds, 32-20, 7:20 left to play. Trevino gets the pass, kicks it back out to Santos, top of the key, over and now down to Wickware, who's checked back in the game. Her pass, cross-court pass, it went off the side of the rim. That's an unusual thing, but it happened. And it's a turnover as Ralls with the ball in the front court now. As I believe that's Martinez with the ball. She goes up for the layup, loses it. Snowden with the rebound, jump ball, and it'll be Flores ball off the possession arrow. Snowden with 10 boards tonight, 6 points. 4 points shy of a double-double, but we've got 6:52 left to play. She scored 6 points right at the start of the second half. See if she can get going here in the start of the fourth period. Trevino with the big long three-pointer, banks her open. She puts her hand over her face. She's like, yeah, I didn't mean to do that, but I'll take it. 3-point shot gives Floydada a 35-20 lead. Up by 15, 6:30 left to play in this ball game. Rolls the ball in the front court. Castillo now gets it to Elliott. Ball's tipped, but Yoakum comes away with it. Back to the top of the key. Pass to Castillo. Not through the 5-hole in hockey. She just missed it. Goes out of bounds, and it'll be Floydada's basketball. They'll bring the ball down as Ramirez and Santos try to decide who's going to bring the ball down. They decide Ramirez. Now Santos over on the wing. Inlet pass to Snowden. Snowden is fouled immediately. We'll see. She's fouled by 2 people. They're going to call that one on Marino. That's her first. Second team foul for Ralls. Foul was on the floor, so Floydada will inbound. Ramirez gets it out to Trevino. Ball is tipped by Yoakum, goes out of bounds. And so it'll be Floydada's basketball now along the sideline. Straight up, 6 minutes left in this game. 15-point lead for the Lady Winds. Ramirez with the ball on the perimeter. Now top of the key to Santos. Back to Ramirez. She'll put up a 3. No good. Rebound by Snowden. Santos with it. She'll drive in. Shot up, no good. Wickware with the rebound, and it has it ripped away. And Ralls will come away with it. Off the other end of the floor. The Lady Rabbits have the pass stolen by Aaron Trevino. She'll come down the floor. 1-on-1. She's going to be fouled on the shot by Swink. That's her second. That'll send Trevino to the line to shoot 2. And she is 2 for 3 tonight so far from the free throw line. 35-20 is your score. Lady Winds lead with a district at least co-championship on the line, if not an outright championship, depending on how the Lady Horns do. 5:23 left to play in the game. I think we may have a score update. Lady Owls lead Lotney 28-19. Trevino hit one of those. 36-20. Ralls now with the ball in the front court. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound by Wickware. Lady Owls leading Lotney 28-19. If they were to hang on and win, if they were to win this game, then co-championships in the works. Snowden with the putback at this end of the floor, and Snowden has 8 points. Gives Floydada a 38-20 lead, and now big play by Wickware at the other end of the floor. They're going to call Swink with the player control foul as Wickware stood in front of her to take it. And the reason I say it's a big play, she has 4 fouls and was gutsy enough to try to draw the player control foul and does. It's a heads-up play by the senior, Celeste Wickware. 38-20, Floydada with an 18-point lead here. 4:20 left to play in the ball game. Floydada moving the ball around the perimeter. They get it into Snowden. It's tipped out of bounds by Elliott. Sierra Snowden, 12 points, 8 points, 12 rebounds. Got that backwards. Switch it. Inlet pass comes to Santos, top of the key, over to Trevino. Trevino dribbles into the paint, puts up a shot. She's going to be fouled by Dida Vasquez, I believe. That's her third. They'll send Trevino to the line to shoot 2. 3 for 5 tonight so far. Aaron Trevino makes that one. 39-20. With this shot, Aaron Trevino can double up the Lady Jackrabbits. Shot is off the front rim, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Elliott of Ralls. Elliott coming down the floor, playing with 4 fouls since the third period. Gets it across to hit. Goes out of bounds. Thought it went out of bounds. It's going to be called a jump ball as Trevino flashes in, ties the ball up. Possession arrow favors the Lady Rabbits, and Rawls will have it under their own basket with 3:49 to play. Rawls is going to have to get it in. They finally do. Out to the top of the key to Elliott. Elliott facing off against Santos. She will go left side, now back up to the top of the key and over to Mady Elliott. Now to Yoakum. Back into Vasquez. Vasquez dumps it off down to Swink. Swink with a wide open jump shot or layup. And it cuts the lead 39-22 with 3:24. Floydada with the ball in the front court now. Garcia to Wickware to Burks. Burks kicks it back out. Now to Santos, top of the key. Santos to Wickware. Floydada just moving the ball around, taking time off the clock. Ball was tipped away. Santos regains control. Now back to Trevino. Trevino back out top of the key to Santos. 3-point shot, short, no good. Rebound controlled by Vasquez. Rawls, and here come the Lady Jackrabbits down the floor. Yoakum out to Elliott. Inlet to Vasquez. Vasquez shot, no good. And Wickware with the rebound. And she's going to draw the foul. Wickware, the senior tonight. That's her 4th rebound. She's got 4 points. Foul was called on it was not a shooting foul and only 6th team foul. I don't know who the foul was called. They say 3, but Swink already has 3 fouls, and that's what's up on the board. Floydada will bring the ball down the floor. Garcia into the paint, shot up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Rawls, and Mady Elliott will come the other way with her 5th rebound. Dumps it off to Vasquez, and now to Elliott. And Riley Elliott will cross half court, dumps it back off to Mady Elliott. Her 3-point shot, no good. Hit no rim, no basket, went out of bounds. It'll be Floydada's basketball with 2:18 left to play here in the ball game. Floydada leading 39-22. Santos down the floor for the Lady Winds. Gets it to Garcia, into the paint. Tries to dump it down to Burks along the baseline. Knocked out of bounds by Rawls. It'll be Lady Winds basketball with 2:06 to play. And Floydada will inbound under their own basket. Nobody wants to inbound. And the official just dumps the ball on the ground, and he's counting. They get it in. Out to the top of the key to Trevino. Now to Santos. Cross-court pass is about 2 feet too high. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. As Floydada Turns it over, and Ralls will inbound. With 1:52 to play. Shot put up by Elliott, no good. Burks with a rebound, and then stolen by Elliott, and then she puts it back up, and that's good. 39-24, Floydada with the ball in the front court. We get to Garcia. Garcia's shot is blocked by Elliott. Now feeds it to Yoakum on the fast break down the floor. Missed the layup. Elliott there, Riley Elliott there for the rebound and the putback. And a timeout call. It's going to be a full timeout called by, I believe, the Whirlwinds. Nope, by Ralls. Full timeout, we'll go with them as Floydada leads this ball game with 1:22 left to play. Floydada leading 39-26 when we return. You're listening to Lay Winds Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
And now, a letter of thanks from Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Thank you, Rear Backup Sensors, for reminding me that I'm about to back into something. And thank you, Backup Camera, for showing me what it was I just hit. Most of all, thank you, customers of Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Is because of you we write these letters of thanks. If you've been in an accident, call Quality Body Shop at 983-5032.
Did you know almost 65 million American adults have some form of periodontal disease? Did you know people with periodontal disease are 2 times more likely to develop heart disease, and 95% of American adults with diabetes also have periodontal disease? I bet you didn't know regular visits to your dentist are a crucial part of your overall wellness. From routine checkups and cleanings to fillings to full mouth reconstruction, I'm Dr. Thomas Stewart, and we at Floydada Family Dentistry are here to help you protect your health and your smile. Call 983-2975 to make an appointment today.
Back here in Ralls, Lay Winds inbound the basketball. They get down low under the basket to Soraya Wickware. She goes up and is fouled, draws the foul from number 32, Baca. That'll be her second. Wickware goes to the line for the 5th time tonight. Hits her first free throw. And misses her second. Rebound by Burks. Shot put back up, no good. Burks shot up again, no good. Loose ball controlled by Vasquez of Ralls. And she gets it to Elliott, and that shot will count. 40-28. Loose ball on the floor. Wickware picks it up. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Ralls. And coming the other way are Lady Jackrabbits with 38 seconds. Shot up in the paint, no good. Rebound goes out of bounds. It's Floydada's basketball. So Floydada will inbound the ball with 34 seconds left to play, up by 12. Ralls going with the full court press. They get to Wickware, and then Wickware throws it back to Ramirez. The problem was Ramirez hadn't fully established her position across the half-court line, so a backcourt called and a turnover. With 27 seconds left, Lady Jackrabbits will inbound the ball. Burks with a block on Elliott. Floydada comes away with it. Now the Lady Winds down the floor in a hurry. Burks, nifty move along the baseline, can't get her shot to fall, gets her own rebound, and then is fouled on her second put up. And she will go to the line. Foul's going to be called on Baca. Baca has 4. And Burks will go to the line for the first time tonight to shoot 2. First free throw is no good. 40-28 your score. Floydada leading. 10 seconds left in the ball game. Looks like Floydada is going to win this ball game and move to 6-2 on the season in district play. She hits the second shot, makes it 41-28. Long pass down the floor by Ralls. 8 seconds. Ralls with the ball in the front court now. Vasquez shot up, and she's going to be fouled with 2 seconds left. Fouled by Wickware. Wickware's fourth, I believe. And that's going to send Vasquez to the line for the third time tonight. With 2 seconds left, this will end Rawls' season. First shot's no good. Second shot is no good as well. Ball up. Time is going to run out on the Rawls Lady Jackrabbits season. And that'll do it. Final score, 41-28. Floydada wins. And they will move on in district play as the UIL playoffs will start. Play has at least got, at this point, a co-championship with Hell Center, as Hell Center leading Lotney at this moment. And we'll see how that game shakes out. I see everybody on their phones texting, trying to get a score. Maybe they'll let me know. 10 minutes on the clock before the start of the boys' game. We're going to add up some stats, try to figure out some scores, and be back here in just a moment with stats, and then hop up the boys. When we return, you're listening to Floydada High School Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Texas Plains Federal, your financial family.
Texas Plains Federal Credit Union is here to serve you. Personal service, better rates on loans, and higher return on your money. Go to TexasPlainsFederal.org and find out why member-owned is better. Texas Plains Federal Credit Union, here for all your financial needs.
Texas Plains Federal, come see what we can do. We're just plain Texas, just like you.
Member NCUA.
When it's time to choose who will gin your cotton, you want a gin that will put your needs first. You want Barwise Gin. Owners Chance and Trina Cornelius are proud to offer quick turnarounds and the best seed prices in the area, all with a focus on great personal customer service. Try Barwise Gin and see the difference. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Chance Cornelius, and we welcome the opportunity to earn your business. Stop by and have a cup of coffee or give us a call at 806-983-2737 to learn about the Barwise difference.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks. Most jobs take a few steps to complete. What they shouldn't take are a few thousand actual steps roaming through a big warehouse. Instead, make a quick trip to Ace. Our neighborhood stores have the quality brands you trust, with local experts giving the advice you rely on. So Ace can help you every step along the way.
Ace Hardware and Lumber on the Ralls Highway, Floydada, and in Plainview, Bulldog, Ace Hardware, 3210 Olton Road.
I'm James with Western Equipment. Listen up, any high school junior and senior, and any parent or grandparent of any high school junior or senior. By your junior and senior year, it's time to start planning for a job. Right now, if you don't know what you want to do, check out the John Deere Agtech program through Western Equipment. It's a 2-year program, and afterwards, we guarantee you a solid job at one of our 21 locations in Texas, Oklahoma, or New Mexico. Now is the time. Visit west-equip.com/careers for more information to apply.
We all love to gather every Friday night and cheer on the Whirlwinds as they fight for victory. And everyone at Pumpkin Pile would like to thank all of the Floydada student athletes, coaches, teachers, staff, and administrators for their hard work and dedication to becoming winners on the field. But more importantly, winners in life. You represent Floydada well and make us all proud to be Whirlwinds. From all of us at Pumpkin Pile, go Whirlwinds!
What makes Floydada a collegiate ISD? With expanded dual credit courses and the opportunity to begin college classes as freshmen, students can now earn their associate's degree from South Plains College by the time they graduate high school. And with expanded workforce certifications, Whirlwinds of the future will be well trained to face the changing job market of the 21st century. Once again, innovation is helping Floydada Collegiate ISD live up to their motto, dedication to education, committed to excellence. For more information, visit floydadaisd.esc17.net.
Hi, I'm Gary Sackett, and I'm the new nurse practitioner at Covenant West Texas Family Medicine at the Cogdale Clinic here in Floydada. We offer a full range of services including chronic management of hypertension, diabetes, and COPD. We provide laceration repair, abscess removal, and even joint injections for those who have osteoarthritis or any kind of pain. To make an appointment, you can call us at our office at 806-402-4033. I look forward to meeting you.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Back here in Ralls, as it may be senior night here, as the boys out on the floor, the Floydada boys, but both the girls team still on the court. And some of the Ralls boys, 10 minutes still on the clock. They have not started, which is perfect for me because I'm going to run down some stats for you as Floydada. Well, I didn't get these stats done. As Floydada wins tonight, 41-28 on the road at Ralls. It is senior night. They're going to do the announcements of the senior players, and I hope you can hear me talk over them. As I'm going to run down the stats of the ball game. As Ralls got 28 points. They scored 1 in the first, 7 in the second, 10 in the third, 10 in the fourth. They were led in scoring by Riley Elliott. She had 8 points, all of those coming in the second half. She had 4 field goals, 3 rebounds. Elizabeth Castillo, she had 7 points, 3 from the floor, 1 from the free throw line, and 2 rebounds. Gabby Martinez, 4 points on the night. She had 2 field goals, 2 rebounds. And Swink, Kaylee Swink, she had 2 field goals for 4 points. As a team, Ralls had 24 rebounds in the game, went 2 for 10 from the free throw line, and scored 28 points. Floydada was able to score early and then in the third period and separate themselves, and that was enough for the victory as they scored 41 points tonight for the victory. They were led in scoring by Erin Trevino. She had 1 field goal, 1 3-pointer, went 4 for 7 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds and a total of 9 points. I take that back. That wasn't, the leading scorer wasn't Erin Trevino, even though she had an impressive stat line. The more impressive stat line was Soraya Wickware. I lost her down here in the bottom of the thing. She had 13 points tonight. She had 5 field goals, went 3 for 9 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds. So 13 points, that's your leading scorer of everybody. 13 points for the freshman Soraya Wickware, then Erin Trevino with 9, then Sierra Snowden. She scored 8 points, all of them in the second half. She had a big night on the board. She had 12 rebounds. Then Zay Santos with 4 points and 1 rebound. Celeste Wickware, the senior, she ended the night with 2 field goals, 4 rebounds for 4 points. Lila Burks, she had 5 rebounds, 1 shot from the floor, or 1 field goal, and went 1 for 2 from the free throw line for 3 points. As a team, Floydada scored 41 with 8 in the first, 7 in the second, 17 in the third, and 9 in the fourth. Team-wise, Floydada out-rebounded Ralls by 10, 34-24. Hit 1 3-pointer, went 8 for 18 from the free throw line, 15 field goals. And the Lady Winds will end their regular season campaign with a 6-2 record. Health Center, we have learned, won by 10. I don't know what the final score was. Nobody can get a final score. All we know is that they won by 10, so Health Center will move to 6-2. Botany will fall to 4-4. New Deal was finished Friday night with a 3-5 record. Ralls will fall to 1-7. What's interesting about this, other than co-championships for Health Center and Floydada, was the preseason polls had New Deal and Ralls finishing first and second in district, Health Center at third, Lotney in fourth, and Floydada in dead last, and they have completely flipped this district upside down, Health Center and Ralls, as Health Center and Ralls co-champions. Health Center will move on to be your number 1 seed and probably face off against Bovina as they own the tiebreaker over Floydada, as Floydada's only 2 district losses came against Health Center. Floydada will get the 2nd seed out of the District 4-2A, and they will probably face off against Olton, and that game via Coach Bandy, probably against or somewhere in Lubbock. He is going to try to find out. They're going to try to decide that and try to give me a heads up. Let me know sometime before we end our broadcast tonight, as Lotney falls tonight, but they will get the 3rd seed out of the district, and they will face off, I'm guessing, against Vega. And then New Deal will play Monday night against Farwell at 6 o'clock in Littlefield. That's what I've learned. And that's where we stand. Congratulations, Lady Winds, on a co-district championship. It's been a while. It's been a while since Lady Winds have had a district title. Even if it is a shared district title, that is a great job by Coach Adam Zepeda and the Lady Winds. Much improved after they've had several 4th place finishes throughout the years, the last 2 or 3 years. They co-district champions tonight after a great win, 42-28 here on the road against Ralls, closeout district play. And we're going to take a timeout as they have yet to start the clock for the halftime here. We're going to play some commercials and be back to tell you what the boys have on the line tonight. As we're closing the district for the boys matchups. We'll have that for you next when we return. Once again, congratulations, Floydada, co-district champions on the road tonight here in Ralls. You're listening to 106.1 Flip FM.
Agriculture is more than a job. It's a way of life. When your livelihood is at stake due to the markets or Mother Nature, you need a risk management strategy. Assiter Insurance Agency and Floydada can provide risk management strategies through their multi-peril, livestock, and crop hail lines. They utilize the latest technology, providing customers instant access to their policies anytime and from any turn row. If you'd like to discuss strategies to protect your operation, call Tim, Tanner, or Callie at 983-2511. Assiter Insurance, Ag Risk Specialist and Authorized Armtech Agent.
Everybody knows that regular physical activity helps contribute to healthier, longer lives. But did you know that involvement in high school sports delivers a wide array of non-physical benefits as well? People who play competitive sports in high school demonstrate more confidence, leadership, and self-respect. Student athletes manifest stronger peer relationships, higher self-esteem, and have a closer sense of family. McCoy Gin is proud to support Floydada ISD and its student athletes. McCoy Gin, ginning Floyd County cotton since 1925.
Texas means a lot of things. Here at Happy State Bank, we think it can be summed up with one word: community. With roots dating back to 1908 in Happy, Texas, we've grown to 60 locations from the Panhandle to the South Plains, the Hill Country, Dallas-Fort Worth, and in between. You'll find us doing what we do best, serving our communities, with financial offerings you expect, with genuine, know-you-by-name service that leaves our customers smiling, from community to community. Learn more about us at happybank.com, member FDIC.
When we moved to Texas, we were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Call us today at 983-3777 to see if you qualify to save up to 40% on your auto insurance.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Savings start at Napa. See the new year with Trico Force Beam Wiper Blades. Just $18 a pair. Never get stranded with the dead battery. Pick up a 700-amp jump starter for just $55.99. And Napa Conventional Motor Oil, just $12.99 in the 5-quart jug. It's New Year's savings from your Napa Auto Parts on the Ralls Highway, Floydada.
When you're hungry for a taste of Texas, only your local DQ has the burgers, blizzard treats, and baskets you love, like the DQ Chicken Strip Country Basket. 4 golden chicken strips, fries, our famous Texas toast, and country gravy. It's the perfect meal that pairs perfectly with your favorite treat. Stop by DQ today for the best treats and eats in Texas.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
In farming, you know that timing is critical to help your crop meet its maximum potential. From planting date to irrigation to timely application of your crop protection products, even a day can make a difference. With a fleet of 3 planes, Probasco Flying Service in Floydada is the first place to call for efficient, timely aerial application of your farm chemicals. For more than 30 years, Probasco Flying Service has served the farmers and ranchers of Floyd and the surrounding counties and they look forward to continuing that service for another 30 years. Call Probesco Flying Service at 983-2314.
I'm Taylor Sue with Going and Going Insurance. I was born in Floydada, raised in Floydada, and I'm thankful to be able to do business in Floydada. Going and Going was established in 1926 and will be here for years to come. I've got an arsenal of insurance carriers to make sure that you get the coverage you need at the right price. We take pride in offering great customer service and want to make sure that your insurance dollars go further. Call us in Floydada, Health Center, and Petersburg. For all your insurance needs, get going.
In West Texas, it's cotton that clothes our children, feeds our families, and drives our economy. Whether you're a first-year farmer or you've been in the business for years, when it comes to ginning your cotton, you need reliability, timely service, and experience. Since 1972, Floydada Co-op Gin has remained a leader in the field of agriculture and continues to provide the service you've come to expect from a leader. Floydada Co-op Gin, leading the way when it comes to your cotton.
What does legacy mean to you? Webster describes it as something to be passed from generation to generation. Plains Land Bank wants to help you finance your legacy. Hi, I'm Ryan Pierce. I'm a loan officer here in our Plainview office. Plains Land Bank is passionate about agriculture and passionate about helping producers be successful. We know that land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Visit plainslandbank.com or come see me, Ryan Pierce, in our office on West 7th Street and see how we can help you own a piece of Texas.
Back here in Ralls as Lady Winds win a co-championship with Health Center. Health Center Lady Owls will be the number 1 seed out of the district as they own the tiebreaker over the Lady Winds. Lady Winds will be the number 2 seed and probably play, I had that, Olton, I believe, maybe, as out of District 3 2A. That game, we're still trying to find out the determined site for that game. It should be, from what I heard, somewhere in Lubbock on Monday night. But we'll know more here shortly, maybe, as Coach Bandy was trying to get that scheduled. We move on now to the Floydada Whirlwinds and the Ralls Jackrabbits here in Ralls as both teams on the floor warming up. Let's run down the district and what happened last time. Last time these two teams played each other, Floydada won 64-59. What have I got here? I've got something wrong on my stats here. I believe that's right, 64-59. As, nope, there it was. Hang on one second. Coach Bandy said somewhere in Lubbock Monday night, hopefully. Keep it up on your browser, the FloydCountyRecord.com, and as soon as that is decided, I am positive that will be posted probably before anywhere else you can find it. So look for it to be finalized as I figured out what I did here. As, Floydada beat Health Center last Friday night, 77-63. I had that score in the wrong spot. Last time these two teams met, Floydada and Ralls, Floydada won 64-59. And so Floydada had the advantage, but it was a very close game as Ralls didn't give up. They made it hard for Floydada, and I expect it to be the same tonight, a tough-fought ball game, as New Deal is leading the district at this point. New Deal, the number 11 ranked team in the state, 21-5 overall with a 6-0 district record. I think they've pretty much secured a playoff spot. They've definitely secured a playoff spot, 6-0. Floydada currently in second place in the district standings at 3-3. Lotney at 2-3 in the district standings. They're at third place. Health Center at 2-4 coming into tonight's game, and Ralls at 1-4. New Deal idle tonight. They will move neither up or down, win or lose. Floydada with a tough game here on the road against the Ralls Jackrabbits. Ralls, a playoff team last year. I think they won their by-district game. Floydada with a 20-4 record tonight. Ralls at 16-10 here on the road. This is a big district matchup. With a win here, Floydada could keep their number 2 spot in the district, their number 2 seed in the district. With a loss, things would get interesting because Health Center and Lotney, as you know, playing each other tonight. Lotney with a 2-3 record, Health Center with a 2-4 district record. With a win, Floydada would move to 3-4. Lotney with a win would move to 3-3. So Floydada with a loss would fall, and Lotney with a win would move to 3rd place, and Lotney would jump them in 2nd. So a lot of things on the line. If Floydada hopes to control their own destiny, they have to win here tonight on the road in the rabbit hole. Can we call this the rabbit hole? Down the rabbit hole? The home of the Rabbits and the Lady Jackrabbits. As we are about to get this game underway. It says 1:20 on the clock, but they just erased it. I was going to take another break, but it looks like we're about to kick things off here. Or maybe I should have said tip things off, as they're about to announce starters. And we're just going to keep it here and cover the starters of this ball game. Ty Henderson will get the start for the Whirlwinds. Abram Castillo, number 10. Saul Ress, number 12 with the start. Hagen Hansley, number 20, gets a start. Aiden Trevino. So Floydada going with their usual lineup, except for Reyes and Hansley. Hansley gets a start tonight, as Ralls' starting lineup will be announced. Benjamin Jinga, number 10. Chris Luna with the start. Zane Hart. Sergio Salinas with the start, and one more. Rhino Garcia with the start for the Jackrabbits. Jake Ebling with the being the head coach for the Jackrabbits. Anthony Carson, the head coach for the Whirlwinds. As I said, Whirlwinds come in and out with an overall season record of 20-4, 3-3 in district play. Ralls Jackrabbits 16-10 on the season, and 1-4 in district play. Henderson will go to half court for the tip-off, and he will square off, it looks again like against Zane Hart. 8 minutes on the clock. Big district matchup for this one. Ball is tipped, controlled by Ralls as Jinga came away with it. He gets it to Garcia. Garcia will bring the ball down the floor and gives it off, then gives it off to Salinas. Salinas back out to Jinga. Ball is loose now on the floor. Jump ball called. It'll be Floydada's ball off the possession arrow. Ball got loose on the floor, and multiple players dove on it. Trevino and Jinga tied the ball up. Floydada inbound. We are underway here in our second matchup of the night. Whirlwinds and the Jackrabbits as Trevino in the front court gives it off to Castillo. Castillo to the left wing to Trevino. Now right wing back to Castillo. Castillo back to Trevino. Trevino looking for an open shooter. Ralls might have the height advantage over Floydada. They got some athletes here in Ralls. Central Crosby County. It's got some big kids. As that ball is knocked away, picked up by Ralls on the fast break. Here comes Garcia. pulls it back, gives it to Jenga. Jenga under the basket, reverse layup, gets it to fall. And Jenga scores first and gives Ralls a 2-point lead, 2-0 down the floor. Henderson gets it, long baseline. He puts up a shot, no good. And down at the other end on the missed shot. The rebound goes out of bounds. A slight collision between players. There was no foul on the floor, but Ralls has Hart go down hard, and I don't know if you could hear the thud. He gets up, he shakes it off. It looks like they're gonna bring him out to just check him over. And Ralls will have the ball off the possession arrow. Ralls will inbound with 6:39 to play. The Jackrabbits leading the Whirlwinds 2-0 here in Ralls as Garcia brings the ball down the floor. He'll bring it to the right side, left side. Back into the middle of the lane, dumps it off to Jenga. Jenga goes up, is fouled, and he may have been fouled by Reyes. Let's see. It is. Reyes will commit the first foul of the ball game. Jenga, foul was on the floor. Ralls will inbound along the baseline. The inlet pass is tipped, picked up by Floydada. Here comes Henderson on the fast break in the paint, tries to dump it to Cooper. The ball is knocked out of bounds, last touched by Floydada. So another turnover by the Whirlwinds here early in this ball game. 6:15 left to play in the first. Ralls with a 2-0 lead. Floydada not able to find the basket yet. Garcia with the ball. Crosses half court, being guarded by Castillo. Castillo all over Garcia. Dumps it off to Luna. Luna now over to Garcia. Garcia out on the perimeter, back to the top of the key. The ball is tipped away by Hobbs. Hobbs, who checked into the ball game the last stoppage, knocks the ball out of bounds. And at 5:51, Ralls will inbound from the sideline. Get it in to Luna. Luna drives down low in the blocks, then kicks it to Garcia. Garcia with a jumper, and he's on the board, and it is 4-0 in favor of the Jackrabbits. Floydada looking to answer. They get it to Castillo. Castillo drives down, passes it. It's intercepted by Luna. Luna comes down the floor now on the fast break, pulls it back out. Now looking for help, gets it to Jenga in the lane. Turnaround jumper, can't get it to fall. Henderson with the rebound. And that is the first stat for Floydada with a rebound. Back down the other end of the floor. Henderson tries to go up. He's fouled. It's going to be fouled by number 14, Villaleba, with his first. Play inbounds it. Castillo with a three-pointer from the corner, and he gets it to fall, and Floydada cuts the lead to 1 for Ralls, 4-3 in favor of the Jackrabbits. Ralls will inbound the pass. Great wide open three-point shot from the corner by Castillo. Floydada gets their first points of the ball game. 4:56 left to play. The inlet pass down low in the post by Ralls, back out to Luna. Luna drives down the baseline, kicks it back out to Garcia. Rano Garcia dumps it down low, has it stolen. Trevino comes away with it. They get it to Henderson. Henderson in the paint, layup, gets it to fall, count it, and the foul. So Henderson will go to the line for the and one. Foul is called on number 22, Garcia. It's his first. Henderson's three-point play is good. Three-point play the hard way. So he hits the and one, and it is 6-4 in favor of the Whirlwinds. And now Ralls facing pressure, trying to get the ball down the floor. Garcia facing off against Trevino this time. Gets down into the paint, kicks it back out to Jenga, back out to Garcia. Three-point shot is good. Garcia answers and gives Ralls a 1-point lead, 7-6 here with 4:19 to play. Pass by Floydada, an errant pass off the fingertips, and a turnover as Ralls comes away with it. Down the floor, pass back out to Luna. Luna controls it, Out on the perimeter, back to Garcia. Garcia, a long three-pointer from way downtown, hits that one. That's his second three-pointer, and he extends it to 10-6. 4-point lead for Ralls. Floydada coming down, hoping to answer. Cooper with the ball in the front court, kicks it to Castillo, back to Cooper. Cooper floater in the lane, can't get it to fall. Henderson with the rebound, the putback. Gets the roll, what a great roll. Gets it to fall, and it's a 2-point lead now for Ralls. 10-8, 3:34 left to play here in the first. This one back and forth. Wouldn't expect anything different out of these two teams. As Ralls brings the ball down the floor, hands it off to Garcia. Garcia being pressured by Castillo. Now over to Salinas. Salinas drives in, kicks it back out. The ball lost off the hands of Villaleva. And turnover as Floydada will have possession, and they'll inbound from the sideline. Castillo will cross half court, then be picked up by Luna. He dumps it off to Cooper. Then that pass to Trevino, kind of forced it, and it was tipped away. Ralls comes away with it. Garcia will bring the ball down the floor for the Jackrabbits. Picked up by Castillo at half court. Garcia down the floor, down inside the three-point arc, kicks it back out to Luna. Luna drives in, kicks it over to Hart. Hart, top of the key, over to Luna on the right side. Right wing, back to Hart, back to Luna on the perimeter. Three-point shot by Luna, in and out, no good. Jinga there with the rebound and the putback. And Jinga will give Ralls a 4-point lead, 12-8. 30-second timeout for Ralls, and we'll take the timeout with them. When we return, Ralls leads this ball game 12-8 with 2:30 left to play in the first. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Is your home haunted? You can't see it, but it's there. It's called phantom power, and it could be draining your dollars. Think this is off? Think again. Phantom power drains electricity on equipment that's plugged in, sucking up to 10% of your home's energy use. In 1 year, that's enough to buy 150 donuts. Fight the phantoms. Unplug unused devices in the kitchen and bathroom. Plug into power bars with timers or auto shut-off.
An energy-saving message from Floydada Power and Light.
Back here in Ralls as the Whirlwinds will inbound the ball down by 4, 12-8 here in the first period. The ball, the inlet pass tipped away, stolen by, I believe that was Luna, and they're going to call it goaltending as his layup went up, and I believe that was Cooper that hit the rim. They're going to call the goaltending and count it. So Luna's shot is good. Floydada will inbound, now down by 6. Trevino has the ball almost stripped away. They get it to Hobbs. Hobbs with a long three-pointer, nails it from about 3 feet beyond the arc. So Hobbs answers and cuts the lead in half. It's a 14-11 lead now for Ralls. Down the floor comes Garcia, being guarded by Floydada. Jinga gets it, flashes to the lane. His shot no good, and Hobbs with the rebound. He's going to be fouled. See who that one's on. It's on number 11, that's Luna. And the Ralls fans not happy with the call so far here after the timeout. 1:44 left to play here in the first period. 14-11. Floydada trailing the Jackrabbits. Trevino with the ball in the front court. Cross-court pass. That one over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez misses. Rebound by Henderson. And the putback is good. And it's a 1-point lead now for Ralls. 14-13. Luna with the ball in the front court. Kicks it to Garcia. Garcia will drive down. Puts up a floater. Can't get it to fall. Jinga with the rebound. Can't get the rebound to fall. Gonzalez with the board. And here comes Floydada down the other end. Shot was up and good. And Floydada has retaken the lead, 15-14. Lead has changed twice here in the first period. Quickly at the other end, Garcia goes right to the lane, draws the foul. It's going to be on Castillo, his first. Third team foul for Floydada. It's going to send Garcia to the line. I was going to say the first trip to the free throw line tonight, but Henderson took one there. First trip for the free throw line for Garcia. Rhino Garcia, the senior. First shot is good. He sets up for the second shot. Tied the ball game 15-15 with 53 seconds left in the first. His second shot unties the ball game and gives Ralls a 1-point lead, 16-15. So they'll bring the ball down. Ralls will pick up Castillo at half court. Give it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez's pass is knocked away. Hobbs picks it up. He's going to be called for a player control foul. The charge called. Hobbs with his first infraction of the night. Fourth team foul. And Ralls will inbound with 41 seconds left in the first period. Pass comes in. Hobbs is going to be called for the foul. Foul on Hobbs. That is unfortunate as he picks up 2 fouls and 1 second ticked off the clock here in the first. He will check out of the ball game. 16-15. Ralls with the lead. They'll inbound it to Luna. Luna crosses half court. Being pressured by Trevino. He'll dribble almost into the paint. Pulls up a jumper. No good. Rebounded by Trevino. Here comes Trevino down the floor. Dumps it to Henderson. Henderson in the lane. Layup or jumper is good. And Floydada leads 17-16. 18 seconds left in the first period. Ralls back down the floor trying to answer. The ball on the perimeter to Garcia. Ralls looking for one shot. They dump it off to Luna. Luna just past the free throw line. Can't get it to fall. Ball still loose. And that's where it'll end the first period. Floydada leading by 1, 17-16 over the Ralls Jackrabbits. And we'll return with the second period of play here in a moment. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
And now, a letter of thanks from Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Thank you, Rear Backup Sensors, for reminding me that I'm about to back into something. And thank you, Backup Camera, for showing me what it was I just hit. Most of all, thank you, customers of Quality Body Shop in Floydada. It's because of you we write these letters of thanks. If you've been in an accident, call Quality Body Shop at 983-5032.
Did you know almost 65 million American adults have some form of periodontal disease? Did you know people with periodontal disease are 2 times more likely to develop heart disease, and 95% of American adults with diabetes also have periodontal disease? I bet you didn't know regular visits to your dentist are a crucial part of your overall wellness. From routine checkups and cleanings to fillings to full mouth reconstruction, I'm Dr. Thomas Stewart, and we at Floydada Family Dentistry are here to help you protect your health and your smile. Call 983-2975 to make an appointment today.
Back here in Ralls as the Jackrabbits inbound the basketball down by 1, 17-16 as we're underway with the second period of play. Big District 4 2A matchup as Garcia goes hard to the basket. Say it's Garcia, it's Salinas. Salinas hard to the basket. Going to draw the foul on number 24, Aiden Trevino. That's his first. 6th team foul for Floydada. Salinas goes the line to shoot 2. His first shot is good, and that'll tie the ball game back up, 17 all. It's a tough matchup. If you're channel surfing, flipping through the dial, you might stay with this one because this one's been back and forth. That shot up and falls, and the lead changes once again. Ralls takes the lead back, 18-17 with 7:50 to play in the first. Long errant pass down the floor. Floydada can't control it, and Ralls comes away with it. Garcia will bring the ball across half court, leading by 1, 7:39 left here in the first half. As Salinas gets it down low to Hart, and Zane Hart puts up a bucket, and that's good. And gives Ralls a 3-point lead once again, 20-17. Floydada with the ball now. Out to Cooper, top of the key. He jumps in the lane, puts up a floater, gets it to fall. And it's back to a 1-point lead for Ralls, 20-19, 7-10. Have to play in the first half as a timeout called. Timeout called by Ralls. Full timeout. Take a timeout with them. 7:08 left to play in the first half. When we return, Ralls leading 20-19. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Texas Plains Federal, your financial family.
Texas Plains Federal Credit Union is here to serve you. Personal service, better rates on loans, and higher return on your money. Go to TexasPlainsFederal.org and find out why member-owned is better. Texas Plains Federal Credit Union, here for all your financial needs.
Texas Plains Federal, come see what we can do. We're just plain Texas, just like you.
Member NCUA.
When it's time to choose who will gin your cotton, you want a gin that will put your needs first. You want Barwise Gin. Owners Chance and Trina Cornelius are proud to offer quick turnarounds and the best seed prices in the area, all with a focus on great personal customer service. Try Barwise Gin and see the difference. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Chance Cornelius, and we welcome the opportunity to earn your business. Stop by and have a cup of coffee or give us a call at 806-983-2737 to learn about the Barwise difference.
Back here in Ralls. That's Garcia with the ball in the front court and a 1-point lead for the Ralls Jackrabbits. They get it to Salinas. Salinas drives through defenders, puts up a shot, draws the foul, misses the shot. He will go line for the second time tonight. Foul's going to be called on number 20, Hagen Hinsley. Salinas hits that one. He's perfect so far from the free throw line. 3 for 3. Extends it to a 2-point lead for the Jackrabbits. He can give them a 3-point lead and does. 4 for 4 from the free throw line for Salinas. 22-19 is your score. Floydada will bring the ball down the floor. 6:48 left to play before half. Castillo kicks it over to the right side to Cooper. Cooper now back to Castillo on the left wing, puts up a three-pointer, and he knocks that down. That's his second three-pointer of the night, and that ties the ball game up 22-all. With 6:28 to play. Player going full court press, trying to get a turnover here. Ralls breaks it. Now a 2-on-3 advantage. Shot put up and good as Luna gets his second field goal of the night and makes it a 24-22 lead. Cooper now on the other end. Goes hard to the basket, but a timeout call by Coach Carson. Player's going to take a 30-second timeout. And we're going to take a timeout with them. 6:12 left to play here in the first half. Ralls leads 24-22 when we return. Listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
This is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Most jobs take a few steps to complete. What they shouldn't take are a few thousand actual steps roaming through a big warehouse. Instead, make a quick trip to Ace. Our neighborhood stores have the quality brands you trust, with local experts giving the advice you rely on. So Ace can help you every step along the way.
Ace Hardware and Lumber on the Ralls Highway, Floydada, and in Plainview, Bulldog, Ace Hardware, 3210 Olton Road.
Back here in Ralls as the Whirlwinds inbound the basketball, down by 2, 6:10 left in the first half. Castillo with the ball on the perimeter in the front court over to Trevino. Now back to the top of the key to Castillo. As Luna comes out to guard him. Inlet pass to Hinsley, no good. Back out, was tipped and saved. Now loose ball, and a foul's going to be called as Castillo got it, tried to force it down to Trevino, and then a foul's going to be called on, I said 10, but it's 20. It is 10. Jinga. They haven't put it on the board. They're going to say 20. Salinas. Play away inbound. They lose it on the inbound. Turnover. Here comes Luna. He dumps it down to Garcia. Garcia with a layup. And it's 26-22. 4-point lead for Ralls. Ralls is led by 6 at one point in this ball game. But each time, Play has shot three-pointers to get back into it. There's a turnover in transition. Down the floor, shot up by Salinas is no good. Then the rebound by Luna, his shot is no good. Then a jump ball. called. And that's going to be on Hansley of Floydada. They'll send Jenga to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First shot is good. Ralls is perfect from the line so far tonight. They are 7 for 7 as a team from the free throw line. 8 for 8 as Jenga hit both of them on the 1-and-1. 28-22 is your score. 5:23 left to play here in the first half. Cooper gets it down to Henderson in the corner. Shot up for three, no good. Rebound. It's going to be controlled by Salinas. Here comes Ralls. Salinas goes coast to coast, lays it up, and that's good. And it is an 8-point lead for Ralls. Henderson now, ball in the paint, puts up a shot, gets it to fall, count it. Foul's going to be on Zane Hart. He tried to draw the charge, but was moving his feet. So Henderson, count the bucket. He'll go to the line for his second and one attempt. He converted his first three-point play the hard way. We'll see if he can get two. That one off the mark, no good, rebounded by Luna. And it is a 6-point lead for Ralls. Back down the other end, Hart with a shot, no good, rebound by Hobbs, and he's going to draw the foul. The push by Jenga, it's his first. It's going to, it's only the 6th team foul for Ralls, so Floydada will inbound. Now Castillo will bring the ball down the floor. 4:45 left to play. Hansley loses the ball in the paint, turnover. Jenga comes away with it, now to Garcia. Here comes the Jackrabbits, the other end of the floor. Garcia with it, pulls it up, gets it to Luna. Luna down the baseline, puts up a floater, rolls off the rim, no good. And now, I was about to say that ball hit the baseline. Late whistle, but it goes against Floydada. They're going to say Hansley touched it last, and it'll be Ralls basketball. Salinas gets it into Jenga. Jenga with a long three-pointer off the mark, no good. Rebound controlled by Cooper. And Cooper down the floor, kicks it out to Gonzalez. His pass is stolen, and Gonzalez has had trouble with passing tonight. That's his third or fourth pass has been intercepted. As a foul is called against Cooper. To prevent the easy layup, and that's going to send Garcia to the line. Garcia is 2 for 2 from the free throw line tonight. He'll go line to shoot the 1-and-1. Missed it. That's a first free throw miss of the night for a Ralls player. And now at the other end of the floor, they get it to Castillo. Wide open three-pointer, no good. Hobbs with the rebound. The putback is missed, and he will get a jump ball. It'll be Floydada's basketball. So Floyd will inbound off the possession arrow. Trevino looking for help, gets it to Castillo. Castillo turnaround jumper in the lane, gets it to fall. And he has his first field goal of the night. He has 2 3-pointers. 8 points tonight for Castillo. Back at the other end of the floor, shot put up, no good. Cooper with the rebound on the fast break, dumps it off, tries to get an open shot to Castillo. Castillo doesn't have an open shot, but he makes it anyway. And it's 30-28. Just like that, Floydada back in this ball game with 3:30 to play before half. Down by 2. Ralls with the ball and the lead out on the perimeter, out to Luna. Luna to Garcia, long three-pointer, and nails it. Garcia with his third three-pointer of the night. Makes it 33-28 now with 3:11 to play in the first half. Pass in the paint down to Hansley, and he will turn it over. The Ralls basketball. 3:05 to play for the break. Ralls will inbound. 33-28. Garcia brings the ball across half court. It's going to be double team. Now down to Luna in the paint. Turn around, no open shot. Now back out to Garcia. Long three-pointer again, and he's shooting those from about 5 feet beyond the arc. That's his fourth. 36-28. Floydada trying to answer in a hurry. Cooper down the floor. Called for the travel as he is looking for an open shooter. Picked up his dribble, but drug his foot. And Floydada will turn it over. Ralls will have it. Now Ralls with a full court press, trying to create a turnover. Get the ball and do create a turnover. Trevino comes away with it, gets it to Henderson. Down low, wide open under the bucket to Castillo. He cuts it to a 6-point lead for Ralls. 36-30, Ralls now. Breaking a press, gets a layup, no good. Rebound by Trevino. Long pass down the floor. They get it to Hobbs. Hobbs with the layup. And that's good. And Floydada has gone into the full court press and trying to create turnovers, and Cooper draws a foul there. It's going to be his second foul here right before half. 2:04 left to play before halftime. And that is going to put Ralls at the free throw line. Zavala, who has checked into the game, will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And he misses. Rebound controlled by Reyes, who has checked into the game. Back down the other end of the floor, we're going to call a block against Ralls. Trevino went hard to the basket. Foul's going to be called on Garcia. Controversial call. Half the fans love it. Half the fans don't like it that much. Trevino will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. Converts his first one. Cuts the lead to 3 now. 36-33 with 1:57 left to play in the half. He gets both of them. Got a friendly bounce off the rim. And it's a 2-point lead for Ralls. Almost a stolen basketball on the inbounds pass. Here comes Luna down the floor. Kicks it back out. Top of the key. Back to Luna in the corner. 3-point play. That's off the mark. No good. Rebound is run down. Finally controlled by everybody on the floor. Dog pile on the floor. We're going to call foul. Foul or jump ball? We'll call foul. Foul on Trevino for the push on the floor. Trevino called for his second foul of the ball game. It's going to send Luna to the line for the first time tonight. He'll be shooting 2 as Ralls is in the double bonus. That first shot rattles. That fell almost into the net and then bounced back out the top of the rim. No good. 1:41 left after this shot. That shot no good. Ball tipped up, loose, picked up by Zavala. Shot by Luna is no good, and then a foul on 14. It's against Ralls. That's going to send Hobbs to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. (36-34). Hobbs had his 5th rebound of the game there. Missed the free throw. Rebounded by Trevino, and he gets it to go and draws a foul. First field goal for Trevino of the ball game. He'll go to the line for the second time tonight. He hit both of his free throws. Had a 1-and-1 earlier. Converted both of the free throws. He'll have a chance for a 3-point play here. Gets it the hard way. And he is perfect tonight from the free throw line and gives Floydada a 1-point lead. 37-36 is Luna with the ball now. Being pressured by the Whirlwind defense. Crosses half court. Kicks it over to Zavala. Zavala now being pressured by Castillo. Has the ball go out of bounds, but last touched by the Whirlwinds. 1:17 left to play before half. Floydada leading 37-36 as Ralls with the ball in the front court. They will move it around. Cross-court pass stolen by Trevino. Trevino down the floor. Puts up a reverse layup. Can't get it to fall. He's going to draw the foul, though, from Garcia. And that's going to be 3 against Garcia. That's a big foul for Rano Garcia, as he's scored a lot of points here in the first period. First half. Aiden Trevino will go to the line to shoot 2. First shot by Trevino is good. He is 4 for 4. Garcia has 18 points in the first half for Ralls. He just picked up his 3rd foul. Trevino looking for his 2nd free throw here and gets both of them. 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He has 7 points for the Whirlwinds and extends the lead to 3, 39-36 with under a minute to play here in Ralls. Jackrabbits with the ball in the front court. He gets to Zavala, back out, and a carry. Villalaba with the turnover. Floydada will have it. Castillo over to Trevino. Inlet pass to Henderson. Henderson with a shot and count it, and the foul. Henderson, who started off this game on fire, was quiet there for a little bit, for a few minutes. Gets the bucket, and he will have his 3rd three-point play attempt here. Misses it. And it's 41-36. Floydada was down by 6 or 8 there for a minute. He's come back to lead by 5 with 30 seconds left to play here in the first half. Ralls gets the ball in the paint, kicks it out to Zavala. Zavala out to the top of the key to Salinas. Salinas. Shot, rebound is loose. Zavala comes away with it. Inlet pass is knocked away. And with 10 seconds left in the half, Ralls will inbound. And Floydada cannot leave a shooter open here. That ball is knocked out of bounds by Floydada. Reyes flashed in front, knocked it away. 1 second ticks off the clock. 9 seconds left in the half. 41-36 as Ralls will inbound the ball to get to Zavala. Inlet pass to Hart. Turnaround jumper. No good in the paint. Rebound by Reyes. 3 seconds. Wide open shooter. Castillo misses it as he had to get it, turn around, and just get it out of his hands before the buzzer. And after the first half of play, Floydada will lead Ralls 41-36. We're going to take a quick break. We'll take a quick break and come back with some stats for you after this. Once again, Floydada leading 41-36 at half on the road against the Ralls Jackrabbits. And you're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
I'm James with Western Equipment. Listen up, any high school junior and senior, and any parent or grandparent of any high school junior or senior. By your junior and senior year, it's time to start planning for a job. Right now, if you don't know what you want to do, check out the John Deere Agtech program through Western Equipment. It's a 2-year program, and afterwards, we guarantee you a solid job at one of our 21 locations in Texas, Oklahoma, or New Mexico. Now is the time. Visit west-equip.com/careers for more information to apply.
We all love to gather every Friday night and cheer on the Whirlwinds as they fight for victory. And everyone at Pumpkin Pile would like to thank all of the Floydada student athletes, coaches, teachers, staff, and administrators for their hard work and dedication to becoming winners on the field. But more importantly, winners in life. You represent Floydada well and make us all proud to be Whirlwinds. From all of us at Pumpkin Pile, go Whirlwinds!
What makes Floydada a collegiate ISD? With expanded dual credit courses and the opportunity to begin college classes as freshmen, students can now earn their associate's degree from South Plains College by the time they graduate high school. And with expanded workforce certifications, Whirlwinds of the future will be well trained to face the changing job market of the 21st century. Once again, innovation is helping Floydada Collegiate ISD live up to their motto, dedication to education, committed to excellence. For more information, visit floydadaisd.esc17.net.
Hi, I'm Gary Sackett, and I'm the new nurse practitioner at Covenant West Texas Family Medicine at the Cogdale Clinic here in Floydada. We offer a full range of services including chronic management of hypertension, diabetes, and COPD. We provide laceration repair, abscess removal, and even joint injections for those who have osteoarthritis or any kind of pain. To make an appointment, you can call us at our office at 806-402-4033. I look forward to meeting you.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Agriculture is more than a job, it's a way of life. When your livelihood is at stake due to the markets or Mother Nature, you need a risk management strategy. Hassiter Insurance Agency and Floydada can provide risk management strategies through their multi-peril, livestock, and crop hail lines. They utilize the latest technology, providing customers instant access to their policies anytime and from any turn row. If you'd like to discuss strategies to protect your operation, call Tim, Tanner, or Callie at 983-2511. Hassiter Insurance, Ag Risk Specialist and authorized Armtech agent.
Everybody knows that regular physical activity helps contribute to healthier, longer lives. But did you know that involvement in high school sports delivers a wide array of non-physical benefits as well? People who play competitive sports in high school demonstrate more confidence, leadership, and self-respect. Student athletes manifest stronger peer relationships, higher self-esteem, and have a closer sense of family. McCoy Gin is proud to support Floydada ISD and its student athletes. McCoy Gin, ginning Floyd County cotton since 1925.
Texas means a lot of things. Here at Happy State Bank, we think it can be summed up with one word: community. With roots dating back to 1908 in Happy, Texas, we've grown to 60 locations from the Panhandle to the South Plains, the Hill Country, Dallas-Fort Worth, and in between. You'll find us doing what we do best, serving our communities. With financial offerings you expect, with genuine, know-you-by-name service that leaves our customers smiling. From community to community. Learn more about us at happybank.com, member FDIC.
Back here at the half in Ralls. Whirlwinds and the Jackrabbits in a fight. As Floydada leads 41-36, the lead has changed multiple times as Ralls led by as much as 8 at one point, and Floydada has come back to lead at the half, 41-36. Ralls scored 16 in the first, 20 in the second. They're led in scoring by Rhino Garcia. He has 18 points in the half, 2 field goals, went 2 for 3 from the free throw line, and 4 3-pointers at the half. He picked up his 3rd foul right before halftime, though, so that may be an issue in the second half. Benjamin Jinga, he had 2 field goals and went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 rebounds in the first half. He had 6 points. Sergio Salinas, he had 6 points, went 4 for 4 from the free throw line, had a rebound and a field goal. Chris Luna with 4 points, and Zane Hart ended the half with 2 points. As a team, Ralls had 7 rebounds at the half, 4 3-pointers, went 18 for 12 from the free throw line. Floydada, on the other hand, has been hot and cold, but lead 41-36 at the half. They scored 17 in the first, 24 in the second. As they're led in scoring by Ty Henderson, the freshman. Had 6 field goals and went 1 for 3 from the free throw line and 2 rebounds for a total of 13 points. And Abram Castillo, he hit 3 field goals and 2 3-pointers in the first half. He has 12 at the break. Aiden Trevino, 1 field goal, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds. He has 7 points. And Ron Hobbs, off the bench, he has 2 field goals and 1 3-pointer at the half. Went 0 for 1 from the free throw line. He has 5 rebounds He leads all rebounders at the break. He has 7 points. Jason Cooper had a field goal and 2 rebounds to pitch in the first half. As a team, Floydada has 14 rebounds at the break. 3 3-pointers, went 6 for 19 from the free throw line. Floydada's got to keep the pressure on here as they hope to maintain their hold on second place in the district. As a win here tonight would keep them in that spot. A loss would drop them. It would be anyone's guess as Hell Center and Lotney playing tonight. We'll see what that shakes out. New Deal idle tonight, but New Deal at 6-0, they've already wrapped up a playoff spot and look to win the district outright. As there's about 2 minutes left before the start of the second half, we're going to take one more quick timeout and be back with the tip-off for the, or not the tip-off, with the start of the second half. Right after this, you're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
We moved to Texas. We were like fish out of water. We didn't know anyone in our neighborhood until our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent came to the house. She was so helpful and reassuring, a friendly face with that Texan hospitality I'd heard about. When we purchased a Texas Farm Bureau insurance policy, we knew we were making the right choice. We knew our family would be protected.
Call us today at 983-3777 to see if you qualify to save up to 40% on your auto insurance.
Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
Savings start at Napa. See the new year with Tricoforce beam wiper blades. Just $18 a pair. Never get stranded with the dead battery. Pick up a 700 amp jump starter for just $55.99. And Napa conventional motor oil, just $12.99 in the 5-quart jug. It's New Year savings from your Napa Auto Parts on the Ralls Highway, Floydada.
When you're hungry for a taste of Texas, only your local DQ has the burgers, blizzard treats, and baskets you love, like the DQ Chicken Strip Country Basket. 4 golden chicken strips, fries, our famous Texas toast, and country gravy. It's the perfect meal that pairs perfectly with your favorite treat. Stop by DQ today for the best treats and eats in Texas.
DQ, that's what I like about Texas.
Back here in Ralls as we are set to inbound the play and the ball, and here comes Ralls with it in the front court, just underway. Floydada leads 41-36. Here in the third period as Garcia picks up where he left off in the first half. He gets the ball out on the perimeter, puts up a long 3-pointer and nails it. And it's 41-39. Floydada ball at the other end as Henderson lost his shoe. And then we're going to call a foul on Ralls. That's on number 12. That's Zane Hart. That's his second. Floydada will inbound the basketball along the baseline under their own basket. Just underway here in the third period. Floydada gets the ball into play to Hobbs. Hobbs cross-court pass out to Castillo. Castillo with a 3-point answer. And Castillo hits his third 3-pointer. And it makes it 44-39. Back to a 5-point lead. That's where we were at half. As Luna now facing a full court press back to Garcia. Garcia's long pass down the floor. I don't know who he saw. There was nobody in the corner where he threw it to. I think he got distracted by something over there. It's a turnover. And Floydada will bring the ball down the floor now. Trevino on the perimeter being guarded by Luna. Back to Trevino as he passed it off to Cooper. Now out to Castillo. Castillo is going to set up an offense. Leading 44-39, just under 7 minutes, and Trevino loses the handle, turns it over, and Ralls will bring the ball down the floor. Luna drives baseline, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Jenga. Jenga turns around along the baseline looking for help, kicks it back out top of the key to Garcia, back to Luna on the wing, drives in, shot from 12 and gets it to fall. Luna cuts the lead to 3, 44-41. Cooper now down to Henderson. Henderson spins around in the paint, gets it to fall. Henderson with 15 points tonight. extends the lead 46-41. Turnover on the inbounds pass. Castillo misses it. Hobbs with the rebound, can't get the layup. Now loose ball, run down by Trevino. And now Floydada moving the ball around the perimeter, trying to get another open shot. There's Castillo with an open three-pointer, nails it. And Castillo with 4 3-pointers. 49-41. Castillo hot from the three-point arc. Rano Garcia is on fire from way beyond, and a 10-second violation against Ralls as they could not get the ball across half court. Floydada, hats off. Credit them to some tenacious defense. Tenacious D, that's what we'll call it. That's Jack Black's band, I think, if I'm correct. Foul's going to be called on the inlet pass. Foul's going to be called against Jenga. That's a frustration foul as Henderson got it and was grabbed by Jenga. And now Floyd will inbound with 5:32. They get it to Hobbs. Hobbs called for the travel. It'll be a turnover. He made the bucket, but he was called for the travel, so erase that. It'll be Ralls basketball, and Floydada goes right back into full court pressure. They get it into Luna. Luna back to Garcia. Ralls trying to get it across. Back to Luna. He'll cross half court. Gets it to Jenga. And now to Luna. He'll drop baseline. Layup along the baseline. Shot no good. Henderson with the rebound. Henderson coming back in a hurry. Tries to force the ball down to Castillo over his head. Goes out of bounds. Ralls will inbound the basketball now. Once again, facing tough pressure by Floydada's defense. Garcia breaks it, gets into the paint at the other end of the court, puts up a shot, and then a foul's going to be called against Ralls. That's going to be against Jenga. It's his third. Timeout called. 30-second timeout called by the Jackrabbits. We'll take it with them. 4:58 left to play in the third period. Floydada leading 49-41 when we return. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball. 106.1 Flip FM.
Farming, you know that timing is critical to help your crop meet its maximum potential. From planting date to irrigation to timely application of your crop protection products, even a day can make a difference. With a fleet of 3 planes, Probasco Flying Service in Floydada is the first place to call for efficient, timely aerial application of your farm chemicals. For more than 30 years, Probasco Flying Service has served the farmers and ranchers of Floyd and the surrounding counties, and they look forward to continuing service for another 30 years. Call Probasco Flying Service at 983-2314.
Back here in Ralls as the Whirlwinds will set to inbound the ball, facing full court pressure now from the Jackrabbits. As they said, we'll go with that. We'll go that way too. And they steal the ball. Garcia comes away with it. Goes up for a layup. He's going to draw the foul. Count the bucket as Gonzalez fouls Garcia. Count it, and Garcia will go to the line to shoot the and one. (49-43). Garcia can cut it to a 5-point lead with a free throw here. And does. Floydada will inbound once again. Ralls puts the press back on. Castillo almost slips and falls, but dribbles through everybody to get it out to Gonzalez. Down to Hobbs. Hobbs drives baseline and puts up a layup and gets it to fall. 51-44. 7-point lead for the Whirlwinds. 4:30 to play as Garcia drives into the paint, misses, gets his own rebound. They kick it back out. Salinas drives in, misses. Jenga with the board. And his shot is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Whirlwinds, so Ralls will inbound. 4:21 left to play in the third. Crowd coming alive here. Ralls will inbound. Salinas will have the ball under Ralls' own basket. And They're going to call a official is going to have Salinas go over and talk to the Ralls coach, the bench. I'm not sure. The official now comes over. And I don't know if Salinas has now taken a seat. As Zavala will check in. I'm not sure what that was about. If he said something to the official and the official removed him from the game, I've never seen that. No foul or anything was called. There's a shot up by Garcia. He gets it on the perimeter, and that is his 6th three-pointer. Wow. And that gets Ralls right back into it. 51-47 your score. Floydada with the ball and the lead in the front court. Castillo goes for a three-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Garcia. Garcia coming down the floor. And he may just shoot it from anywhere. Oh, there he goes. 4 feet beyond the arc. Almost. Rebounded by Castillo. Floydada now down the other end of the floor. 3:40 left to play in the third as he gets it to Henderson. Henderson with the shot, gets it to fall. Ralls inbound it. Garcia will cross half court, being guarded by 2 Floydada players. Tries to feed the ball to the middle of the court, intercepted by Henderson. Henderson will go coast to coast, misses the layup, and back coming the other way comes Ralls. Shot up by Garcia, gets it to fall. Foul called on Gonzalez. And Garcia will go to the line for another three-point play attempt as Cooper down at the other end of the floor getting looked at. And he gets up and will walk off the floor under his own power. I didn't see what happened. Garcia at the line. He'll be shooting the and one. He can cut it to a three-point lead for Floydada with 3:13 to play in the third. That shot is good. And it is 53-50 in favor of the Whirlwinds. Ralls is pulled out of the full court press. Castillo will cross half court. Down to Hobbs in the corner. Hobbs with a three-point shot, and that is good. Ron Hobbs hits Floydada's 6th three-pointer as a team tonight. Now back at the other end of the floor. Luna dumps it down low. Hart can't hang on to it. Hobbs comes away with it. Long pass down the floor just out of the reach of Castillo. And a turnover with 2:47 left in the third. Floydada leading 56-50. Ralls will inbound the ball. They get it to Garcia. Garcia will come down the floor. Floydada has pulled the press off. Garcia will come down, fake the three-pointer. They get it down to Jenga. Jenga can't handle it. Henderson comes away with it. He's going to try to go coast to coast. Comes down the floor and puts up a floater, but he's going to be called for the charge. Player control foul against Henderson. Don't count the bucket. Put a foul on the board for him. That's his 2nd. Coming the other way, here's Luna with a three-pointer at the other end, and he nails it. And that cuts the lead to 3, to 56-53. Luna. Both these teams shooting exceptionally well from beyond the arc tonight. Trevino with the ball, goes in the lane in traffic, puts up a shot and gets it to fall. And we're back to a 5-point lead, 58-53, 1:55 left to play. Luna with the ball, dumps it off to Zavala, cross court to Salinas, and he is going to be fouled by Hobbs. Hobbs with his 3rd foul of the ball game. And that's going to, that was on the floor, so Ralls will inbound the play. Play with 4 team fouls. Ralls with 3 team fouls. Garcia gets it, top of the key, long three-pointer. That's from another zip code, misses it. And then Luna gets it and is called for the travel. Zavala got the rebound, handed off to Luna. Luna wasn't expecting it. Caught it and moved his feet. 58-53. Floydada with the lead with 1:34 to play in the third. Henderson with the ball in the front court now, dribbles in, gets it down low, wide open to Ortiz, and he misses the layup. Coming the other way, here comes Ralls. Jenga has it down in the paint, goes up strong, gets it to fall, and it is 58-55. Well, now, cross it over in the front court. Henderson loses control in the paint. It's picked up by Ralls. Here comes Luna. Luna drives to about 10 feet out, puts up a shot. That's no good. Rebound by Ortiz. Here comes Ortiz. Dumps it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez hits a shot, and that goes. 60-55 now. 5-point lead for the Whirlwinds. 44 seconds left in the third as Garcia slows things down. He says, let's try to get one more score before the end of the third. He backs up, goes to the top of the key, says, I want Castillo. Nope, now he's going to go back to, he's just dribbling time off the clock. Dumps it down to Salinas. Salinas back to Garcia, back to Salinas. They're going right side, now to the free throw line to Luna, and he's going to be fouled on the shot with 10 seconds left. Luna will go to the free throw line. Let's see who that's called on. That's on Castillo. His second. Luna will go to the line to shoot two. He missed. He had two shots earlier from the free throw line, missed both of them. Misses that one. He has struggled from the line tonight. He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line. 10 seconds left in the third. Ralls down by 5, 60-55 to your score. Here's the second shot for Luna from the free throw line. He nails that one. He cuts the lead to 4 now. Floydada moving down the floor. Gonzalez out to Castillo. Castillo has it, 3 seconds, drives in, puts up a floater, can't get it to fall. And that'll be the end of the third period of play. So after 3, Floydada leads 60-56. That's where it'll be when we return here to Ralls after the break. Floydada leading 60-56. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
I'm Taylor Sue with Going and Going Insurance. I was born in Floydada, raised in Floydada, and I'm thankful to be able to do business in Floydada. Going and Going was established in 1926 and will be here for years to come. I've got an arsenal of insurance carriers to make sure that you get the coverage you need at the right price. We take pride in offering great customer service and want to make sure that your insurance dollars go further. Call us in Floydada, Health Center, and Petersburg. For all your insurance needs, get going.
In West Texas, it's cotton that clothes our children, feeds our families, and drives our economy. Whether you're a first-year farmer or you've been in the business for years, when it comes to ginning your cotton, you need reliability, timely service, and experience. Since 1972, Floydada Co-op Gin has remained a leader in the field of agriculture and continues to provide the service you've come to expect from a leader. Floydada Co-op Gin, leading the way when it comes to your cotton.
Back here in Ralls as Ralls inbounds the basketball. Floydada inbounds the basketball. Goes to the basket, and a travel called against the Whirlwinds, so Ralls has it now. Garcia brings the ball down the floor, dumps it off to Salinas. Salinas inlet pass. Now to Zavala. Zavala's shot is blocked. Picked up by Henderson. Here come the Whirlwinds on the fast break down to Hobbs. Hobbs slows it down, kicks it back out. Top of the key to Castillo. Now to Cooper. Into the paint to Henderson. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Luna of Ralls. And here come the Jackrabbits. Ralls with Luna. Out to Salinas. Salinas with a three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Rebound is picked up by Luna. Now to Garcia for a three-pointer, and he nails it. Garcia with his 7th three-pointer of the night. And it's a 1-point lead for the Whirlwind, 60-59. Well, has been able to answer those three-pointers, and now they get a chance as Hobbs from beyond the arc in the corner behind the basket. I had the same look as him. He was shooting into an awkward angle and nails it for his 3rd three-pointer. And it's 63-59, back to a 4-point lead. Garcia with another three-pointer, and nails it off the glass, and it draws the foul. Count it. That's 8. 8 three-pointers for Garcia. That's incredible. It's 24 points beyond the arc tonight for Garcia just on that. So goes the line for the and one, like a 4-point play. Gets that to convert. $37 points for Garcia. Play with the ball in the front court. Tie ball game. Hobbs tries to answer. Can't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by Hart. Ralls at the other end of the floor to take the lead. There's Salinas, and the layup is good. And now Ralls has come all the way back to lead this ball game in the fourth period. 65-63 down at the other end of the floor. Shot put up, no good by Hobbs. Jinga with the rebound. Ralls will bring the ball down the floor with a 2-point lead. 5:55 left to play in the ball game. As Garcia will dribble over down the sideline, picks up his dribble. Now he's in trouble. He gets it to Luna now. Luna dumps it down into the lane. Hart wasn't expecting it. Loose ball as Reyes runs it down, kicks it out to Castillo. Castillo tries to feed Hobbs, gets it into the paint. Hobbs turn around, call for the travel. So turnover. Ralls will inbound. 5:31 to play. Ball poked out of bounds. Remain ball, Ralls basketball. 63-65, Ralls with a 2-point lead at home. Floydada on the road tonight, trailing by 2. Here comes Garcia. He has been on fire tonight. Down the floor, puts up just a shot, trying to draw a foul. Doesn't get the call. Henderson with the rebound. Castillo back at the other end, puts up the layup, and that is good. Ralls now coming down the floor as facing pressure. Reyes tries to step in front of Salinas to draw the charge, but he is called for the blocking foul. It's going to send Salinas to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Shot is, that's the second time we've seen that tonight. The shot goes up and gets stuck between the backboard and the rim, and it's a dead ball. You go for seasons without seeing that happen, and we've seen it happen in the girls' game and now in the boys' game tonight. Back in action here as Garcia goes up for a 3-point shot. The ball goes off the top of the backboard. Play with a rebound as Castillo brings it down. Shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and finally goes out of bounds. It's going to say Floydada's basketball. Ralls with the last to touch it. So Floydada will inbound under their own basket. They get it into Reyes. Now back to Trevino. Trevino back to Reyes on the wing. Cross-court pass the other wing. That's the left wing to Castillo. His 3-point shot no good as Salinas pulls down the board. And they get it to Garcia. Garcia come down the floor. Tie ball game, 65-65. 4:16 to play. Garcia, top of the key, over to Luna. Luna drives in, free throw line, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, no good by Ralls. Rebounded by Henderson now of Floydada. He's going to try to go coast to coast into the paint. Charge against Henderson. He got the bucket to fall, but once again, for the second time tonight, wave it off as he is called for the player control foul. And that's a tough call in a tie ball game. 65-65, 3:57 to play. Inlet pass for Ralls. Luna. Now back to Salinas, and Ralls is going to have to hurry to get across half court. They dump it off to Garcia. And now he gets in the front court to Salinas. Salinas baseline drive, puts up a shot, can't get it to fall. No foul called. Loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ralls. It'll be Floyda's basketball. 3:38 to play. This one has been close. I say it's been close. Both teams have led by as much as 8. But it is tied now, 65-65. Floyda with the ball in the front court. Castillo is going to get it. Try to slow things down just a minute. Now pick it back up. Honsley out to Henderson. Henderson drives down the baseline, puts up a shot, gets the floater to fall. And that is good for him. 19 points for Henderson tonight for Floydada. Back down the other end of the floor. Salinas catches a pass and is ran into by Reyes. Reyes is going to be called for the foul, and is going to be the 9th team foul for Floydada. It's going to send Salinas to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. He missed the front end of the 1-and-1 earlier. See what he does here. That shot off, no good. So Ralls with a chance to take a lead, can't get it done. Hobbs with the rebound. Here comes Floydada. Henderson pulls it out, passes back to the top of the key to Castillo. Now over to the right wing to Trevino, top of the key, swings it around to Castillo on the left wing. Cross-court pass to Reyes. Reyes will drive into the paint, dumps it down to Hobbs. Hobbs into the paint to Henderson. Henderson shot no good, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, can't get it to fall. Luna with the board. And Ralls will come down the floor. Jinga dumps it back off to Luna. Now Garcia. Garcia hasn't scored in a few minutes. He may be getting a chance here as Salinas says, never mind, I'll take it. Goes to the board, no good. Jinga misses the layup. Henderson with the rebound. And here comes Floydada down the floor. Timeout called by the Whirlwinds. With 2:07 left to play, full timeout. Floydada leads 67-65 when we return. You're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
What does legacy mean to you? Webster describes it as something to be passed from generation to generation. Plains Land Bank wants to help you finance your legacy. Hi, I'm Ryan Pierce. I'm a loan officer here in our Plainview office. Plains Land Bank is passionate about agriculture and passionate about helping producers be successful. We know that land is more than your livelihood. It's your legacy. Visit plainslandbank.com or come see me, Ryan Pierce, in our office on West 7th Street and see how we can help you own a piece of Texas.
Is your home haunted? You can't see it, but it's there. It's called phantom power, and it could be draining your dollars. Think this is off? Think again. Phantom power drains electricity on equipment that's plugged in, sucking up to 10% of your home's energy use. In 1 year, that's enough to buy 150 donuts. Fight the phantoms. Unplug unused devices in the kitchen and bathroom. Plug into power bars with timers or auto shut-off.
An energy-saving message from Floydada Power and Light.
Back here in Ralls, Floyd inbounds the ball into Henderson, back to Trevino in the corner, can't get the shot to fall, and it's rebounded by Ralls. Here comes the Jackrabbits down the floor, back to Garcia. Salinas now dumps it into the corner, back out to Garcia. Garcia thought about putting up a three-pointer, thinks twice about it, then a baseline drive by Salinas. That shot no good. Rebound is finally pulled down by Floydada. Back at the other end, Hobbs gets the pass and the layup. And it's 69-65, 4-point lead for the Whirlwinds, and the Whirlwinds back to full court press. Ball is to De La Cerda, and he misses the layup, tried to draw the foul, no foul called. Ralls with the rebound, and Luna hits it. As timeout called, 69-67, full timeout for Ralls. As we'll take the full timeout with them again. Minute 10 left to play. Big district game on the line here as Floydada leads by 2, 69-67. When we return, right after this, you're listening to Whirlwind Basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
And now, a letter of thanks from Quality Body Shop in Floydada. Thank you, Rear Backup Sensors, for reminding me that I'm about to back into something. And thank you, Backup Camera, for showing me what it was I just hit. Most of all, thank you, customers of Quality Body Shop in Floydada. It's because of you we write these letters of thanks. If you've been in an accident, call Quality Body Shop at 983-5032.
Did you know almost 65 million American adults have some form of periodontal disease? Did you know people with periodontal disease are 2 times more likely to develop heart disease, and 95% of American adults with diabetes also have periodontal disease? I bet you didn't know regular visits to your dentist are a crucial part of your overall wellness. From routine checkups and cleanings to fillings to full mouth reconstruction, I'm Dr. Thomas Stewart, and we at Floydada Family Dentistry are here to help you protect your health and your smile. Call 983-2975 to make an appointment today.
Back here in Ralls as the inbounds pass comes to Henderson. Out to Castillo. 1 minute exactly left on the clock. 69-67. Floydada with a 2-point lead. Hobbs with the ball. And Ralls might start. They're going to try to start fouling, and they do. De La Cerda call for the foul. The only problem is Ralls only had 4 team fouls. That's their 5th. They got to foul a couple more times before they can put Floydada at the line. Floydada can just take time off the clock, and that's a mental error by Castillo. He got the ball and thought it was not a live ball. He established position in the front court, carried it into the back court, and he's called for the back court violation. So a turnover, a big turnover, as Ralls will have it now with down by 2. With 42 seconds to play, Garcia will cross into the front court, and they're going to try to get him open for a shot. He puts up a shot, draws contact. No, can't get it to fall. Then he gets the rebound and goes out of bounds, turns it over. That's huge. De La Cerda got the first rebound off the first missed shot and missed the putback. Ball was loose for a minute. Garcia gets it and goes out of bounds. So a timeout called. Full timeout for Floydada. And let's take a timeout with them. 30 seconds on the clock when we return. We're going to play one commercial. Let's just stay with it. We'll just stay with it. I don't want to miss because there's only 30 seconds left in the ball game. Floydada up 69-67 in a tight ball game here, an important ball game in District 4-2A. With a win tonight, Play would move to 4-3 in the district standings. Ralls would drop to 1-4. Ralls with the win would move to 2-4. Sorry, 1-5 would be Ralls' record with the loss, but 2-4 with the win. Health Center and Lotney playing right now. I have no idea how that ball game is going, but either one of those teams is going to win and have 3 wins on the season. So it is important that Floydada would win this ball game to hang on to second place in district with the final district game against Lotney coming up next Tuesday night. Here we go. Inlet pass to Castillo. He got wide open. He's going to be fouled by Zavala. Foul was on the floor. And that's going to give Floydada a chance to inbound with 28 seconds left. They get it to Castillo. Ralls next foul will put Floydada at the line, and there it is. Garcia comes out and commits his 4th foul of the ball game. That's going to send Gonzalez to the line. He is yet to be at the line tonight. Gonzalez has not had his best game tonight. He's had a few turnovers on passes, missed a couple of shots, so that might not be a bad foul for Ralls to send him to the line for the 1-and-1. First shot That shot no good, and Ralls cannot hang on to the, oh, they're going to say the ball was off of Floydada. Ralls looked like clearly touched that ball, but they're going to say Ralls basketball, and here comes Ralls. They catch a break down the floor. They're going to call the foul and put Ralls at the line. Wow. That is a huge, huge play. And that's going to send Salinas to the line, and Salinas hit his first 4 in a row, missed his next 2. But he's going to have 2 shots here as Ralls is in the double bonus. That shot no good. He had a chance to tie the game with 2 free throws. Now he can pull it to within 1 with 16 seconds left in the ball game. And this is a big shot here. That shot is good, and that could be the difference maker in the ball game. Here comes Floydada. They're going to foul Hobbs, send him to the line. Hobbs has only been to the line once tonight. Had to miss the front end of a 1-and-1. He'll have another chance at a 1-and-1 here. The best he can do is give Floydada a 3-point lead with 14 seconds left. That shot is good. So he'll get another chance. It gives Floydada back a 2-point lead. Oh, hang on. The officials are going to confer here. So, did the bucket count? Shot no good. Here comes Ralls down the floor. They didn't give Floydada a score. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Jump ball, and it'll be Floydada's ball off the possession arrow. I'm not sure. I would like an explanation. I know I'm not going to get it, but what happened down here? I guess they didn't count the free throw. The score remains 69-68. Floydada got the bucket, or got the, missed the free throw. They came back down the other end of the floor. Ralls missed the shot, and it was a jump ball called. It's going to be Floydada's ball off the possession arrow coming out of this timeout, I think. That's what I understand, but I've been wrong like 2 or 3 times here in the last minute of this ball game. As 5 seconds are left in this ball game. 1-point lead for the Whirlwinds at this point. Like I said, I don't know why that free throw didn't count. And now Trevino set to inbound the ball for Floydada. 5 seconds. Trevino's going to get it into Hobbs. Hobbs is going to be fouled immediately. No time come off the clock, which is odd that no time came off. There should be at least 1 second off the clock. And yeah. Now they're trying to get everything figured out. Coach Carson wants an explanation. He'll say, well, it's going to be a 1-and-1 once again for Hobbs. Gets it the first one to fall, so now a 2-point ball game. Hobbs can make it a 3-point ball game for the Whirlwinds. Does. And now it's a 3-point lead. Timeout called. 71-68 is your score. 30-second timeout called by the Whirlwinds. We're just going to stay with it. 5 seconds left in the game. This one has gotten very interesting. As Ralls will inbound the ball, they'll have to go the entire distance of the floor and hit a 3-pointer in 5 seconds. to go to overtime. Otherwise, Floydada is going to pick up another win in district. Horn is blown. Here come both teams back out on the floor. This is going to be it, folks, unless something weird happens. And it's been 2 or 3 weird things happen in this final minute of play. 5 seconds on the clock. Ralls is going to run one play. They'll have to go the entire length of the floor. Long pass down the floor. Jump ball caught by by Salinas. Ball goes out of bounds. He caught it, tripped, and fell. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Floydada's basketball. What a weird way to end this game. Hobbs gets the inlet pass. Time will run out. And that'll do it. 71-68 is your final. As this game went back and forth the whole night. That was a crazy, crazy ball game. If you weren't here and you missed it, I hope you heard it on the radio because it was very entertaining. Nevertheless, Floydada moves to 4-3 in district standings. Ralls will fall to 1-5, and we'll wait and see what the result of the Health Center and the Lotney game is. New Deal was idle. So Floydada will maintain their second place in district standings. We'll take a quick break, add up some stats, and be back with those here in a moment. You've been listening to Floydada High School basketball on 106.1 Flip FM.
Texas Plains Federal, your financial family.
Texas Plains Federal Credit Union is here to serve you. Personal service, better rates on loans, and higher return on your money. Go to TexasPlainsFederal.org and find out why member-owned is better. Texas Plains Federal Credit Union, here for all your financial needs.
Texas Plains Federal, come see what we can do. We're just plain Texas, just like you.
Member NCUA.
When it's time to choose who will gin your cotton, you want a gin that will put your needs first. You want Barwise Gin. Owners Chance and Trina Cornelius are proud to offer quick turnarounds and the best seed prices in the area, all with a focus on great personal customer service. Try Barwise Gin and see the difference. You'll be glad you did.
Hi, I'm Chance Cornelius, and we welcome the opportunity to earn your business. Stop by and have a cup of coffee or give us a call at 806-983-2737 to learn about the Barwise difference.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Most jobs take a few steps to complete. What they shouldn't take are a few thousand actual steps roaming through a big warehouse. Instead, make a quick trip to Ace. Our neighborhood stores have the quality brands you trust, with local experts giving the advice you rely on. So Ace can help you every step along the way.
Ace Hardware and Lumber on the Ralls Highway, Floydada, and in Plainview, Bulldog, Ace Hardware, 3210 Olton Road.
I'm James with Western Equipment. Listen up, any high school junior and senior and any parent